Get in on the action this season with Underdog Fantasy's Pick'em game. Select higher or lower between 2 and 8 players and compete for up to 325 times your entry. Use code DIRECTOR when signing up to receive up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick. Action.
Who's got it better than us?
Picture, if you will, the mightiest of storms, a clash of elements that gives birth to chaos. That is the essence of who we are. We are not idle bystanders. We are the storm itself. Fierce and unyielding, raging against any threat that seeks to dominate us.
I am the storm. When the sky goes dark, that's when I arrive. Thrive under pressure, I'ma come alive. Staring at adversity right in the eyes. I'ma shine in the shadows even when the stakes are high. Yeah, battle from the bottom and we made a name. Yeah, flooded out the gutters when we brought the rain. Yeah, stood together stronger than an iron chain. Run for cover when you feel the rumble of that thunder bang. In the chaos, I become the calm. Push me out the comfort zone, that's where I belong. Time to light the heavens up when the pressure's on. I'ma stand tall, stand strong. I am the storm.
When the world questions how we persevere, how we can possibly withstand the storm before us, we look them dead in the eye and proudly proclaim that we are the storm.
Yes, I'm a relentless force of nature, pushing against your walls. I'm making it fall like it was a ball of paper. Bury the talk of all debaters. I'm with the Hall of Famers. Yeah, I paid my dues and all the wages. You better make a way, cause I'm ruthless in pursuit of greatness. I never lose the composure to chaos. I am the calm. Push me up out of the comfort zone. That's where I belong. We finna light the heavens up whenever the pressure's on. I'ma stand tall, stand strong. I am the storm.
Let's go.
Let's go! Let's go, baby! It's Chargers football day! Let's go! We have finally arrived, Bowl fam. It is time for the Chargers and Jim Harbaugh to take the field and unleash the beast that is the Harbaugh era. Let's go! Let me see some bolt-ups in the chat, baby! It is time! We finally arrived! Oh my God! Everybody in the chat, I want y'all to go high voltage, baby! It is time for the Chargers and Raiders to kick off here in a couple of minutes in our first game of the season. Good to see everybody in the chat, baby. Let's get some shout-outs. We got Terra, the Goated Mod. We got King Deloyd, Saint Rezo. We got D Sarge, Saul Man 4. We got Action Dan. We got Odakata. We got Michael Peterson, McTony, Rattlesnake Jake. We got Benny Falcon. We got Eddie Salanda. We got Joe's Phenomenal. Good to see everybody in the chat. And Theory's kicking us off with the $100 holla, baby. He says we are back. Bolt up, baby. Theory. We haven't even kicked off, Theory. Hold your horses, everybody. It's going to be a wild ride today, dude. Guys, Theory. Give him some love in the chat, man. Oh, my God. We haven't even touched the football. Theory's going crazy. Thank you, Theory. Oh, my God. It's good to be back. Let's go. Theory, man. I know you've been here a while. Oh, it feels like a long time coming. This team turning a corner. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you so much again, Theory. Guys, give him some loves in the chat. Let's go ahead and get some bolt-ups in the chat too, baby. Let's freaking do it. And another one coming down, man. BC with the $100 holla.
Bolt the FUP1.
Let's go. Oh, my God, dudes. We're a minute away from kickoff, and y'all are going crazy already. Thank you, everybody, so much for all the support, man. Theory, BC coming in here with the $100 houses. Let's go. See what we really got now. It all comes down to this, man. BC, we've been, again, like I was telling Theory, we've been waiting a long time for this, dude. It feels like the longest off season ever. And it's good to finally have arrived, man. Let's freaking go. Guys, Theory, BC, thank you guys so much. Huge supporters of the channel. We got one coming in from Drew Jamrose with the 34 months, says the day has finally come. FTR's in the chat. Let's get this dub. He wants to see that Darius Davis kickoff. What am I excited to see, man? Give me a little bit of that lad McConkey this week, man. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Man, so excited. Fabian with the $2, I'm about to puke. Dude, I literally just almost happened to me. We got to rein in the hype just now. You guys saw that live. I was like, oh my God, we got to rein it in. We got to rein it in. Jason Epperly, 9 months. Bolt up. Here comes the storm. We are the storm, baby. We are the storm. BC Theory, thank you guys so much again. Fabian with the 40 months in the bolt ups. We're about to kick off here in just a second, guys. Austin King with the $2 holla. Let's say Chargers fans stand up.
See what we really got now.
Let's go. The Chargers are going to be receiving here to start the game off. And we're about to kick this away, man. We're about to kick this game off, I should say. Chargers finally back to live action football. And here we go, dudes. Here we go. We got a $10. Real quick, we'll sneak this one in. $10 Hulla coming in. I think it was D Sarge, right? D Sarge, let's go. Bolt up FTR. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you guys so much for all the support. We just barely kicked this thing off, and you guys are going crazy with all the support in the chat, man. I appreciate that immensely. Here's the kickoff. Darius Davis in the landing zone has to return it. He's back past the 20, finds a little bit of space, bounces off his own man, past the 30, 35. He's down at the 36-yard line. Chargers offense off to a good start. Let's go. DD's in the chat. We got one of the best special teams units in football, baby. Let's go. Now is the time with the 44 months. It's about time, baby. It is about time. Oh, my God. Here comes Justin Herbert and the Chargers. Nathan Gabriel, diversify. What's up, dude? $10 holla. Appreciate that, man. Here comes the first offensive drive in the new Jim Harbaugh era. Justin Herbert and the Chargers lining up to hand off. No, it's a play action. Justin Herbert dumps it down. It's number 81, Will Dissly. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. 13 yards for Will Dissly on the first play of the season. The Chargers are still a dangerous team in the air, baby. Another $100 holla, a $20 holla. Y'all going crazy, dude. Let's go. Chargers lining up for second down. We'll grab those here in a minute, man. Thank you so much. Here's Justin Herbert. It's a handoff. It's going to be Gus Bus for his first carry. It's going to go for 5 yards. We're going to run the animation anyway. Here comes the bus. Oh, here it comes, baby. Gus Bus, 5-yard carry. New animations in the chat, and I think we're ready to go ahead and hit the Gamecast on here. Yes, sirs, here we go. 2nd and 4, and it's going to be a flag. False start on the Chargers. Let's grab that $100 holla real quick coming in from Action Dan. $100 holla. Here's to hoping the Chargers embarrass the Raiders. Man, it's a long time coming. I'm sick and tired of hearing those Raiders run their mouths. Let's punch them in those mouths and get them to shut the hell up. Embarrass the Raiders and fires their head coach. Telesco should be the hire. Brandon Staley as the Raiders' new head coach. Sweet revenge, says Action to Action Dan. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the love. 2nd and 9 Chargers. It's a pump fake for Justin Herbert, and it's going to be a sack. He may have lost the football there too, but there is a flag. Got to wait and see what's going down. Justin Herbert got hit early. Got to watch out for Christian Wilkins in the middle, man. He's going to be a force. He's going to be a force. Action Dan, thank you so much. Adrian Chavez, $20 holla. Let's go, Bolt fam. FTR, Bolt fam. I'm looking for someone to link up with for tailgating action, Harbaugh Bowl in November. Oh, there'll be plenty of action out there, man. There'll be plenty of action out there. And it's going to be a flag on the Raiders. They were offsides. And that's going to give the Chargers a 2nd and 4 coming up, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, Adrian, so much. $20 holla. Y'all giving some mad love today, man. Thank you. 2nd and 4. It's Gus Edwards with the carry. He'll pick up a couple.
Embarrass the Raiders and fires their head coach.
3rd down.
Telesco could then hire Brandon Staley as the Raiders' new HC. Hashtag sweet revenge.
Sweet, sweet revenge. Let's do it, baby. Let's get this done.
Let's go, Bolt fam. FTR. Bolt fam, I'm looking for someone to link up with for some tailgating.
Oh, you're not going to have any problem finding that, man. 3rd and 4 for the Chargers coming up. Dawsnall with the 2. Let's go. Thank you, man. Your dad's with the 5 says, let's go. Been waiting for this season. Let's go, baby. 3rd and 4. Justin Herbert. With this play, should put us close to field goal range. Come on, Justin. It's underneath. Or no, Justin reels it in. And he's going to get sacked in the middle. It's once again the Raiders. Max Crosby and Christian Wilkins causing havoc on that defensive line. Chargers may have to punt this one away. Gotta watch out for the Raiders' new line, man. Christian Wilkins is gonna be a handful this season. Action Dan! Oh, here comes the defense, though, man. Defense gonna be equally as fun to watch this season. They definitely... Action Dan, guys, 10 new crew members Welcome to the crew here on this channel, the coveted crew status. I appreciate that, Action Dan. Guys, give Action Dan a pat on the back, man. That's huge. Sensational, hardcore, Nick, Drew, Saul, Dylan, Steve Guardian, Twix, Joel, and James, and Ray Hagen and Camden Dash. Welcome to the crew. Make sure to give Action Dan a pat on the back. How you doing? Good day to you. For that gifted sub train, man. Thank you so much, dude. The Raiders are going to have the ball at the 21-yard line. Chargers defense taking the field now. My, oh, my. Yeah, Max Crosby's going to be a problem, dude. Earlier today in the morning slate, I texted, is there any better defensive player in the NFL than TJ Watt? Some nasty pass rushers on the schedule early this year, man. TJ Watt in a couple of weeks going to be a big test for Joe Alt. His first test is definitely this week, though, man. Max Crosby, Mad Max, is one of those guys we got to watch out for this year. Chase, what's going on, dude? Gifted to the director. He says, uncanny sweet. Welcome to the crew. Thank you so much, Chase. All you guys out here with the gifted subs, I appreciate that so much, man. Action Dan with the 10 gifted and the $100 holla. And here comes Chase with another one to pile on, man. Thank you guys so much. We're in commercial break waiting for the defense to take the field. My, oh, my. Herbert looked hurt coming off. I didn't notice that. I would have probably been freaking out a little bit more. We'll keep a close eye on everything. I know everybody's anxious to see this team give us some nice samples and keep everybody healthy for the first game of the year. It should be fun, man. Wow. We are finally here. We have finally arrived. Let's go. Oh, man. Longest off season ever. By the way, guys, we're going to keep an eye on this throughout the season, too. I don't know how many of you guys from the draft are here. We are giving away a Asante Samuel Jr. jersey, and it's the winner of this fantasy football league is going to be the one to bring it home. Right now in the lead, who we got while we're in commercial break? It's Herbicide with the 111-point lead over Team ASAP. We're not doing so hot this week either, but that'll be one that we keep a close eye on for this season, as the season-long league has indeed returned. Oh, baby, let's go. Waiting for commercial break, and then we're coming out on defense. Jesse Minter and the Chargers have assembled an extremely impressive line, composed, I should say, mainly of 4 deep at quality edge rushers. That's going to be very much so a big problem for the Raiders this week. And you know what? We just got our dose of it. Justin Herbert having to find time to throw in the pocket. Here comes the Chargers' turn now. If they're, I will say, premium edge rushers, that's going to be the calling card of this defense this year. Is Asante Samuel Jr. in? As far as I know, yes. As far as I know, I think Daniel Popper didn't list him as one of the inactives. Here comes the Raiders. 1st and 10. By the way, we got a big underdog slip for this game, too. It'll be Gardner Minshew, who's going to pass real quickly to the flat. It's going to be number 16 of the Raiders, picks up 9 yards and close to a first down. Close to a first down. Actually, we got to put these over on the other side, don't we? There we go. I was pretty sure that was Jacoby Myers. Jacoby Myers. It's a 2nd and 1 coming up. Carter says, we made it to the season opener. Director, good job, everybody. Good job, everybody. Welcome to the season. The season of the Los Angeles Chargers, Jim Harbaugh. Here comes the next run up the middle. It's going to be Zamir White, who gets stuffed. Oh, my goodness. That's going to be a 3rd and short, and the Chargers and Raiders are already throwing hands, man. 74 and 93 are getting into it. Is it Miller and Tito? Y'all calm down. Come back to the line, Tito. That's a 3rd and 1. We don't want a penalty. Chargers can get a stop right here. Let's see if the defense can get him off the field real quick. Let's go. Benjamin shouts from, is it Encinas? Encinitas? Let's go, Bolts. The Harbaugh era begins. Benjamin, thank you so much, man. $10 holla. Here comes the next carry. It's number 3, and he's going to get stopped. It's a 4th down. 4th down. Zamir White, 2 carries, 0 yards, and the Chargers defense does their job. Was it Joey Bosa? with the tackle at the line. And he says, no, sir. Oh, man, dude. Joey Bosa gets the stop, and the Chargers offense should be coming back out of it. Dude, that's one of the big things that Jim Harbaugh talked about in the offseason. Defensive line, a really big issue for a lot of us, a big concern. And he said, nah, they're a secret strength. If that first drive is an indicator of anything, I think he may be right. Because that was insane.
We made it to the season opener. Director, good job, everyone.
Thank you guys so much. All the support on my new hype trailer. You guys killed it, man. Thank you so much, dude. I saw a lot of people out there excited to see that. Thank you for all the kind words.
Shoutouts from Encinitas. Let's go Bolts.
Thank you so much, everybody. That was such a nice stop by the Chargers. Joey Bosa, again, that edge position is going to be something this team leans on heavily. And already, even in run defense, Joey Bosa's showing up and making a big impact, man. 97's in the chat for my guy, Big Bear Joey Bosa, man. Hopefully he can stay healthy. We're also on the lookout for some more animations this week. You guys already saw the first one I put out there, the Gus Bus. We got another new one loaded up, and we're going to be paying attention to more that we should be adding as the weeks go on. That's awesome, man. Trailer was awesome. Thank you guys so much for all the support, man. That was a lot of fun to put together. I'm not going to lie. We were running out of time there at the end. And welcome to the crew, Gordon Whalen. Thank you guys so much. Hype video was not. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Said your stream froze. I think we're showing green over here. You guys let me know. You guys let me know if the stream is frozen. Is it really? You guys good? Okay. All right. Making sure you guys are good. Just kidding. I was sitting here like, I'm going to freeze while moving this, but you guys can see that. This is like, but you guys see everything around me. We're back. We're good now. Okay, we're in commercial break, by the way. And when I'm not talking about what's happening in the game, just assume that we're in commercial break, everybody. Should be fun. Missed the first offensive drive. What happened? Chargers are going to have their hands full this week with the interior line of the Raiders, man. That Christian Wilkins is such a big ad for them. So the Raiders got to stop. But the Chargers did get a first down with Will Dissly. We will mention that. Let's see what the offense does to adjust here now. Defense did a great job. Forcing a 3-and-out on the Raiders and Gardner Minshew. And there's Jim Harbaugh, man, with the pads. I've been waiting all offseason to see that, man. Pad. Get out there, number 10. Oh, dude. Oh, man. That's some real dad energy there, too, man. Here comes the next carry. I think it's Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins picks up a couple. It'll be second down coming up. Dobbins, Edwards splitting carries early, and they're showing the illustrious career of Jim Harbaugh on the screen now. Don't you guys just love that, man? Don't you guys just love that, dude? I've been waiting all offseason to see that. I don't think I once saw it in training camp either. This was the day. This was the day to see that. Keeping an eye on the offensive line, too, for me. Would you guys let me know how Alt looks in this game? One of my more anticipated players in this game, too. Here's Justin Herbert, and it's going to be a flag early. Might be a false start. It is. False start on the Chargers. It'll be second and long, man. Ooh. This is something that's been tough, too, man. Lots and lots of flags in the early slate. They want to set the tone early, get everybody some film to look at and be like, okay, you don't do that, you don't do this, you be careful here. Then hopefully it gets a little less crazy in the weeks to come. Because, yeah, it's been nuts this morning. You guys been watching the early slate? Disley's not looking good. Maybe in pass blocking. He looked really good in that reception. We got to wait for the next one here, man. 2nd and 13. Jim Harbaugh's Chargers line up. It's 5 wide. Oh, it's J.K. Dobbins on the outside. And Herbert is going to throw. He's going to throw quickly over the middle. And it is brought in. I think it's Hayden Hurst that brought in a 6 or 7 yard reception to give the Chargers a 3rd and medium coming up. It's 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. Red Zone's gatekeeping the Chargers game. I'm so sorry, man. We'll do our best to keep you guys updated. We'll do our best to keep you guys updated. 3rd and 7 for the Chargers. Here comes Justin Herbert, hoping to try and convert on this one. 3rd and 7. J.K. Dobbins motioning behind Justin Herbert. Come on, man. Raiders sending everybody. Throw it, Herb. Herbert throws it to the sideline. It's Quentin Johnston, and well defended by 0 of the Raiders. It's going to be incomplete. 4th and 7 coming up. Tough catch to try and make great defense by the Raiders. Unfortunately, and it's Jacorian Bennett with the defense right there. Oh, man. Quentin had he caught it with his hands, man, but it was popped out by Bennett. So we can't put that one too much on QJ. It was almost a great catch, dudes. Almost a great catch there. Here comes the punting unit. J.K. Scott. Nice air on this one. It's fair caught at the 32-yard line. Here come the Chargers defense yet again. Yeah, wide receivers we need a little bit of help out there. Let's see. I don't know if I've seen too much of Ladd yet. You guys seen Ladd? Sensational says, thanks for the gift. You guys been out here going crazy with that today, man. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We are in commercial break. Man, we're already halfway through the first quarter, dudes. That's why I get so anxious for game day, because I'm like, it's going to be over like that, man. Oh, dudes. Lots of defense so far out there, though, man. The Raiders sneakily got themselves a not bad defense. That pass rush, even without Boone, is looking pretty good, right? You haven't seen 15? I haven't seen much of him either. While we're in commercial break, I'll show you guys, especially while I'm looking for number 15's number this week. Let's take a look. I put one big slip out for the Chargers this week. I had to, man. I got Ladd McConkey on 4. We need 4 receptions. We need Gus Edwards with a touchdown, which I think that's the best odds to score in this game, in my opinion. We need Zamir White to get a touchdown, but he's also got what's called vulture protection in fantasy football. So if he's on the field or if he's out there and somebody else gets the score, he still gets credit for that rushing touchdown, which is very cool. And then Devontae Adams with 6 receptions is also going to be what we're looking for in this game. Of course, you got to kind of play both teams a little bit to match up the best possible combination of picks. And I think that's what we're kind of looking for in this game. 4 picks. Of course, we have the insurance too, by the way. So if one of these guys doesn't hit and the other 3 do, or even if it's a combination of one of them, like let's say Edwards doesn't score the touchdown, but Zamir gets the protection, and then a combination of different things could add up to at least a $200 or like $170 or $180 payout. And then if we hit on all 4, it's $500, man. I like to play it pretty safe on Underdog, but I think that's a pretty good line right there. I feel pretty confident about that one. If you guys want to get in on the action, make sure you use code DIRECTOR to get up to $1,000 in bonus cash, man. Should be a lot of fun. I'm trying to find the little thing out here to show you guys. We'll grab it later. Here comes the next possession by the Raiders. Let's look about getting another 3 announces, Nightwave. Yeah, absolutely. Defense was off to a good start. I want to see those edge rushers feast, man. Cody Austin with the 2 says that was nice to see QJ confidently go up for it too. Yeah, it was. I have a feeling QJ is going to shock a lot of people this year. I really do. Here comes 1st and 10. Gardner Minshew looking, pocket collapsing, fires to the sideline, and is very incomplete. Devontae Adams was one-on-one with Asante Samuel Jr., and it is definitely incomplete. Nice defense all around, but again, like what we said, the pocket is going to start folding a lot sooner than in previous seasons with the Chargers because of the quality pass rushers coming from every angle. And I'm curious to see, I need to see more replays as to how many of the top 4 we have at the edge rushing position in at once on every play. So we could have seen a combination of Bosa, Mack, and Tooley all in the line at once, and Bud. We'll try and pay attention to that. Here's Gardner Minshew, fires underneath to the flat. It's number 3, and it's nowhere! Asante Samuel Jr. gets the tackle after a gain of 1. And the Raiders are in danger of going 3 and out yet again. Zamir White can't get anything going. Junior Colston was also barreling down on him, man. The Chargers know exactly what the Raiders are trying to do. Let's go. Defense is looking nice, man. Let's get that 3 and out. Don't let up now, Chargers. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. 3rd and 9. Minshew. It's going to be a screen to the wide receiver. He breaks the tackle. Oh, and it's going to be a first down, Raiders. Dang it, dude. We were so close. That one broken tackle saved the drive for them. It's Tucker. Is that the Cincinnati wide receiver from a few years back? Yeah, Trey Tucker. Trey Tucker picks up the first down, man. Who whiffed on the tackle? Oh, Alohi Gilman whiffed on the tackle. That would have been a tackle. You know, it's still 4th down. He didn't get the first, and they're going for it. Hold the phone, dude. They're going for it on 4th and a foot from their own 42. Come on, Chargers. It'll be a handoff up the middle, and they're not going to get there. That's a stop. That's a stop. That's a stop. Oh, Poona Ford. Poona Ford. Let's go. 95's in the chat. The Chargers have the ball at the 40. Let's go. Woo! Oh, Poona. Free agent acquisition makes an early move here, man. Let's go. Oh, he demolished that guard, dude. Woo! Let's go. And the Chargers defense, not once, but twice now, hold the Raiders with 1 yard to convert. Let's go. This defensive line is already shocking me, man. Here comes 1st and 10, Chargers. Scott Matlock in at fullback. It's a handoff. It's Gus Edwards. He'll pick up 2. But we got Matlock out there throwing blocks for Gus Edwards, man. Tough line to run on this year, by the way. Can't underestimate the Raiders. Yeah, guys, get those 95s in the chat for my guy Poona Ford, dude. Huge play to get the Chargers offense back on the field. Drew Marchant says, football's back, baby. Let's go. Here's another carry for Gus Edwards. This one will pick up a good 5 or 6 yards, maybe 5 yards, but there is a flag on this play. Holding versus the Chargers, and it'll push us back. 2nd and long coming up. We're going to have to throw the football. Dude, Will Dissly's having some issues with the penalties today, man. 81's got to lock it in. I'm watching for him. Yeah, can't do that. That's holding. Ooh, and Will Dissly, one of the best run-blocking tight ends, like number 3 or 4 last season. Definitely shocking to see him get called so many times for penalties. Yeah, Dissly now on the sideline. Here comes the Chargers on 2nd and 18. I see Ladd McConkey in the slot. Palmer and QJ on the outside. Justin Herbert, time to throw. Goes to the middle and looking for Ladd McConkey. It's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 18 coming up. Man, that penalty killed us, dude. 3rd and 18. 3rd and 18. Looking for Ladd McConkey in traffic. Lightning Ladd couldn't bring it in. 3rd and 18 coming up, and Ladd. First target's a tough one. V, welcome to the crew, V. Shout out to V. Appreciate that. 3rd and 18 now for the Chargers. Try and get in field goal range, I guess. But the Raiders, I have to expect, are going to be sending some heat, man. Here comes a pass over the middle. It's Quentin Johnston. Quentin Johnston, he's going to get the yardage for the field goal attempt, baby. Let's go. QJ. That's the way you use him, man. Get him open underneath. Give him some space for some yak. He'll make it happen, man. That's great. One's in the chat, dudes. Let's get ready to type our 11s, too, for Cameron Dicker, man. Unfortunately, yeah, Chark is hurt. Rice is inactive this week. Vidal is inactive this week. But here comes the try, the 3-point try for Cameron Dicker. Let's go, dudes. Dicker has been automatic. Let's see if he can do it here when it counts. Cameron Dicker down the middle. The man who just got extended to 2028 takes another Chargers field goal opportunity for 3. Let's go. 11s and 1s in the chat, man. That was beautifully set up for the Chargers' first points of the season. Oh, dude, that made me so happy. That made me so happy seeing Quentin Johnston used to his strengths. We didn't try to force something on the sideline. We didn't try to get greedy. We had some space open up for him underneath. We let him do the rest of the work because he had to travel like 10 yards, man, to get that distance for the field goal. QJ, Dicker, thank you guys. We'll take the points. We'll take the points This is the Jim Harbaugh era, baby. Of course we're going to take the points. Cole Kiddo with the 2. Feels good to see some Chargers football. It sure does, my friend. It sure does. Why is the O-line looking so bad? Bit scary. We got to keep an eye on it, man. Again, everyone's kind of getting their legs under them. You know, I'm going to give them some time to sort things out. But, yeah, we definitely like to see something a little better soon. Man, that kick by Dicker, man, right down the middle looked so good. Looked so clean. I'm going to open up Underdog in this other panel over here, too, so I can keep an eye on some of my slips. I'm just a football fan like everybody else, man. I'm excited. Man, if Bijan got a touchdown today, we would have been so in the green. We're still in the green. But, man, that would have been a huge day if Bijan got that touchdown. But we're good so far, man. So what do I have? I got Eckler, Terry, and Rashad White in that game. I got Welker, JSN, and Javonte Williams in that game. And, of course, I got our very big game here. We need 4 receptions for Ladd. We need a touchdown for Gus. And a little bit of work for the Raiders, too. It's going to be a very defensive game, man. You can already kind of tell, though. In commercial break, waiting for the Chargers defense to come back out on the field and hopefully continue this run that's been insane, man. Like, holy cow. They have been awesome. They have been flipping awesome, man. Bijan saved me with the 63. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I picked the touchdown. I should have picked the overall yards for sure. That was a good pick there, Hugo. Yeah, Kicker finally have some good special teams. Yeah, dude, special teams for the Chargers, we have to rank, at least even like going into the season, we had to rank like top 3, right? I would not be shocked if the Chargers end the season with the best special teams unit in the NFL. Now, some notes for the offense. We got to figure something out in terms of blocking, and we got to get the ball rolling with Edwards or Dobbins, right? I would say Edwards has been doing pretty solid. The penalties have been killing us, though. Cannot get the run going if you keep giving up big penalties like that. Here comes the return by the Raiders. They're going to get all the way back to the 34-yard line. So in order to establish the run, we got to clean up the penalties, right? Will Dissly, as amazing of a blocker as he is, he's got to sort out the penalties, man. Outside of that, though, man, we got a small sample size. I'm interested to see what would happen if we let J.K. have an entire drive as well. See what happens. We're going to go with a hot hand, right? But to Gus's defense, he's not doing bad at all. Matter of fact, he's been doing pretty solid. We just got to clean up the penalties so that those efforts are not wasted. Here comes the Raiders. They're going to flip it. It's going to be Myers who picks up 2 or 3. Nicely defended by the Chargers. I thought Myers was going to have all sorts of space on the left side. But the nickel, I think Jasir Taylor read it beautifully, closes the distance, closes that gap really quickly, and gets the stop. Was it Jasir? No, I think, who was that? Yeah, it was Jasir Taylor. It'll be 2nd and 7 coming up. Yeah, nice nickel play by Jasir Taylor. I thought, again, that was actually really nicely blocked by the Raiders. That's a lot on Jasir Taylor making a good play to get that from not popping off for big yards. Here comes the next play. Chargers run defense is insane. Run up the middle, and you get maybe a yard. Who are you people? This is not my Chargers. That would have been a first down every day of the week. Alexander Madison carries it for 1. I think I saw Bud Dupree in there for that stop. Can you guys confirm? I think it was Bud and Tito. Didn't quite get a good look at the numbers, but it's a 3rd and 5 all of a sudden. Nathan Massey coming in with the 20 months. Love seeing Henley getting playing time. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. Wow, man. Jesse Minter's defense is already off to a really good start. Let's see if they can get off the field here. 3rd and 5 from the 38-yard line for the Raiders. White hasn't been able to find any sort of rhythm. Alexander Madison in at running back here. Here's Gardner Minshew, fires, finds the soft spot in the flat, and he'll hit Devontae Adams. It's a big gain, guys. It's about 15, 16 yards. excuse me, 19 yards, and a first down Raiders at the 43-yard line in Chargers territory. Found that gap in the middle of the field. Yeah, I'm looking at the play unfold here too. Very nice route by Davante Adams. Looked like a corner. At the very last second, he cuts inside to the soft spot there and finds himself a first down and change, dude. Ooh, that was a really good play by Davante Adams, man. That'll happen. Here comes the next play. Gardner Minshew steps up, fires to the flat. It's incomplete. Second down, and the pressure almost obliterated Gardner Minshew. He had no time. What a freaking staple of this defense, man. The edge position, the pass rushers almost getting home every single snap. Beautifully done. Steve Simmons with the 10 says we here for it. We here for it, Steve. Good to see you, man. We are back to live action Chargers football, baby. Adams top 5 receiver, it's expected. Yeah, he did good. He's going to be one to watch this week. Here comes 2nd and 10. It's a handoff. It's Alexander Madison, and once again, nothing for the Raiders. Maybe half a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9. What is going on with this Chargers team, dudes? Where did this run D come from? Alvaro with the 5. Minter defense is nasty. FTR, let go. Chargers football is back. It is back, baby. 3rd and 9. Let's get off the field, Chargers. Come on, defense. Come on. Let's get in there, dude. Send the heat. Gardner Minshew. Chargers sending 6. Oh, and it's going to be complete. Once again, Davante Adams for the first down. Man. Adams once again makes a really nice move, dude. Deep curl. Asante Samuel was right on top of him. But that's Davante Adams for you, man. That's going to be a matchup we need to watch all day long. Y'all calling for OPI? Maybe, could be. But Davante Adams is going to do stuff like that. All right, dudes. 1st and 10. Defense has been making all kinds of plays. Let's see if they can make one for a turnover. Gardner Minshew. He's going to pass to the flat. It's Alexander Madison who hurdles a man. Is there anybody out there? I don't think so, Raiders. We'll take it to the house. Oh, my goodness. Broken tackles so far. Making life difficult for the Chargers. Oh, dudes. Oh, no. Alexander Madison just made a huge play, man, for that touchdown. Gardner Minshew was looking everywhere. Davante Adams was covered. Tight ends were covered. He goes to the flat as a last-ditch effort. And tackling low, I think was Asante Samuel. He got hurdled, and there was nobody back there to stop Alexander from taking it to the house. Touchdown, Raiders. We got a game, dudes. We got a game. Let's bounce back. Shake it off, baby. Let's go. Justin Herbert and the offense about to take the field once more. I don't know why the scoreboard just showed 8, but it's 7-3. Ooh, boys. Ooh, boys. Don't you worry, though, man. Let's get back out there with Justin Herbert. Got to see how the offense is going to adjust, too. That's a big part of this team. How is the offense going to shape itself this season? So far, the run game feels like it could be solid, but it keeps getting wiped away by penalty. We got to find a way to get some momentum there, man. A Jim Harbaugh team needs that consistent rushing threat. Right now, we don't really have it. We got to clean that up. Is Crosby beating Alt? It's something that we have to pay closer attention. It's so tough to watch the offensive line unless there's a big play happening, a blown, protection or something. You guys help me out. I'll be watching for it, too. It's one of the biggest things I was excited about this game was to see how Joe Alt shaped up versus one of the best, if not like a top 3 pass rusher in the NFL. Y'all hang in there, man. Don't you worry. We got 45 seconds in the first quarter. And this is the new, guys, if anything, this defense is not going to go away anytime soon. The Chargers defense looks legit. Of course, the touchdown happening just now there, but it was a big play by the players. We'll say Davante Adams mainly, keeping those drives alive. And he's a very special player, so that's something you need to come to expect. But yeah, we got to clean up the tackling a little bit. Outside of that, the pressure is premium. That is something that I was expecting to see. That's been something we've seen all game long so far. Don't you worry. Let's get back out there and see what happens. Yeah, we'll be good. Alvaro with the 5. Just keep Disley in on the sidelines. Herbie needs to check it down. Maybe screens to JK. That's why I'm thinking we see a little bit more JK in this next series. Because, yeah, you're going to have the rushing threat of him, but as well as the receiving threat, which is something that I think is going to be important. It might end up being something we need to get some momentum with. You like the Asante Adams battle? Yeah, it's been very difficult, dude, to hold him down. But Asante's been keeping pace with him, dude. Just a very elite receiver. Very elite receiver. Disley killed 3 drives. I'm hoping that's not. I'm hoping that he's they're able to figure that out, man, because he really is a heck of a blocker. He's one of the best in the entire league. We got to sort that out. So here come the Chargers to return the kick here. Again, I'm still getting used to it, man. I've been playing it in Madden for a month now. I'm still not quite used to it. You got the two returners out deep. So you're obviously going to see Darius Davis, and then I'm not quite sure who the other one is. Maybe it says on Haskins. And if it lands in the landing zone, you have to return it. For the Chargers here, though, it's just going to go to the back of the end zone. They don't want to risk something like what happened before, where Darius Davis almost got loose there. And I think when that happens, it returns to the 30, or it starts at the 30. I think when it goes through the end zone, you start at the 30-yard line, which I'm all about, man. That's fine. That's cool. Yeah, Chargers lining up at the 30. Here we go. We got to get some momentum here, dudes. I want to see the running attack take shape. Who's in at running back right now? It's J.K. Dobbins in at running back. Herbert, 3 for 5, 32 yards. Darius Davis swinging out in motion, and it's going to be... Is it another false start? Chargers, y'all are shooting yourselves in the foot with all these penalties, dude. Eric Tomlinson, the tight ends need to tighten it up, dude. Eric Tomlinson just elevated to the 53. He's fairly new, but between all the tight end penalties, man, we have to be close to what, like 30 yards? Yeah, 24 for 25 yards in penalties so far by the Chargers. Ugh, man. So it'll be 1st and 15 now from the 25. Difficult to set up the run game when the penalties are adding up. Disley back out there at tight end. At running back is still J.K. Dobbins. It'll be Darius Davis motioning one more time again. Justin Herbert's going to fire and find Quentin Johnston. He's going to pick up a good 10 yards almost. Catches with his hands, turns around, picks up another 5. The Chargers figured it out. Quentin Johnston is back. That was a, 9-yard reception by QJ. That's what you need by him, man. Think of him as a 6-foot or a 5'11", shifty Debo kind of, not Debo, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Get him some space, man. Don't force him to outplay a coverage guy every single snap. This is so refreshing. 2nd and 7 for the Chargers. Are we about to run it here? Lad McConkey at the bottom of the screen. QJ in the slot. It'll be a handoff, and J.K. Dobbins doesn't find a lot of space. It'll be maybe a yard for J.K. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Yeah, the run offense is really struggling so far, man. We gotta maybe get the receiving game a bit more looks here, because that's been working out. For end of the first quarter, we're going to commercial break where the Chargers will come back with a 3rd and 5 in front of them. But so far, there's some really good stuff coming out of the offense from Quentin Johnston, man. We all thought that he could have a bounce back. So far, the way that they're using him looks so familiar, because that's why we drafted him out of TCU. Those are the kind of plays that he was making highlights with all the time out there, man. Max Duggan and Darius Davis and all these other ex-TCU Chargers. Like, that's how he was utilized. And so far, it's working out great, man. O-line is struggling, though, man. O-line, and this is going to be something we got to keep very close attention to. The offensive line needs to sort it out. And the tight ends, man. The tight ends, dude. It would be a 1st down already if we didn't have that penalty. We have got to figure that out, man. Got to figure that out. We're in commercial break, end of the first quarter. Take a look at the underdog here real quick. Devontae Adams, the only one moving the needle for the big slip today. Oh, boy. Yeah, the penalties really killing the Chargers early right now, man. The penalties really, really adding up right now. We're fine, just stop false starts. Yeah, it's something that I was worried about. Honestly, this is more of self-inflicted at this point, right? But it was something I was literally so nervous about after watching that first game of the season with the Ravens. They got called how many times? And they're one of the more disciplined teams in the NFL, right? How many times they get called over for illegal formation? You know what I mean? And, of course, the Chiefs weren't getting called for nothing. But that was concerning for me. It really, really was. Speaking of that game, too, guys, what do you guys think about a potential trade at tight end for Mark Andrews? Mark Andrews, who looks like he's been usurped by Isaiah Likely in Baltimore, could end up being a stud. Wow! Maybe we don't trade for Mark Andrews. Could end up being a stud. Him and Justin Herbert had a lot of chemistry in the Pro Bowl. I take it back, right? Let's run it all back. Run it all back. That's not going to happen, right? I don't know. Mark Andrews could be interesting. I, for one, though, personally, very interested in the upcoming class of tight end in the draft. Get Andrews immediately. Some of you guys don't want it. Some of you guys do. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it could potentially be something the Chargers are entertaining, especially with Joe Ortiz. Here comes 3rd and 5. We're back from commercial. Justin Herbert stepping back. Pressure coming in, and Ladd McConkey picks up his first reception, but it'll be short of the first down by about half a yard. Ladd McConkey picking up 4. Ladd McConkey. Now the Chargers, I have to assume, are going to punt it away here. This team is definitely different. I don't know how many risks you're going to see similar to the Brandon Staley era. We are a little bit in midfield here, so they're going to punt it away. They're going to punt it away here. What jersey are we rocking today? What do you guys think? We're with the Herbs today, man. Here comes the return by the Raiders. Fair caught inside the 10. Nice. All right, long field for the Raiders. Let's get the Chargers defense back out there. We got some sorting to do. Right? On the offense. It is something that we were a bit concerned about. But so far, I wonder what this team and this offense and these drives would have looked like without all of the penalty nonsense. You know what I mean? I think we're looking at a 10-7 game at this point. Let's see what the defense can do to help us out, though, man. It's a long field for the Raiders. We've been really good at generating pressure. Let's see if we can put them in a situation where they're backed up against the wall. If I were Jesse Minter, I'd be throwing something interesting in terms of pressure here. You say they're wrapping Herbert's wrist? I sure hope not. I'll keep an eye out for it. A lot of you guys are saying so. Okay, we'll keep an eye out. 1st and 10. Here comes White. No, it's going to be Alexander Madison again, and he's going to power forward for a good chunk. It'll be an 8-yard pickup, 2nd and 2 coming up for the Raiders. Chargers defense versus the run has been very good. Let's see if they can keep that consistent throughout 4 quarters. Would love to see a big play here. Edge, I think I see Tooley, Bosa, and Mack out there. Maybe not, I don't know. And here comes the pitch. It's to Myers, and he gets blown up by Khalil Mack and Poona Ford. That'll be a loss of 1. 3rd and 3. Chargers again, and short yardage have been awesome. Do we do it again? 3rd and 3. Do we do it again? Come on, Bolts. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's do it again. Bosa, Mack, Poona. Guys have been awesome so far. Morgan Fox in there for this drive too. 3rd and 3. Gardner looking, pocket collapsing. He's got to go. He's running for it. He got tripped up. Joey Bosa! Let's go! Is it a sack? I don't know. But it's not a first down, baby. Bosa! Let's go! Oh, I'm going to have to dust off 97 here quick, man. Oh, Joey Bosa saved that from being a first down, dude, single-handedly. Gardner did a good job at stepping up and trying to take off, and Joey Bosa swings that hand in there and stops that from happening. 4th and 2 from their own 17. Yup, the Raiders are punting. 97's in the chat, man. Woo! I don't know if that was a sack. I don't think it was. I think he got 1 yard. But that was a beautiful play by Joey Bosa. Bear caught at the 30. Here come the Chargers, baby. Let's get some momentum, dudes. Let's get some momentum. So far, man, players of the Chargers offense to watch out for. Quentin Johnston's kind of at the top of my list right now, man. Let's see if he can continue that. Again, the consistency is so important on both sides of the ball here. Let's see if he can maintain that consistency. I want to see Ladd McConkey more involved, though, man. If we can get the pass game going, maybe it'll give us the room we need to operate in the run game, because that's something that's going to have to happen eventually. If you're going to win this game, you're going to have to start running the football. But right now, you're not seeing a lot of success. So funny enough, maybe you can get away with helping your run your run offense by pumping up the pass offense a little bit, getting them to respect that, and then starting to get creative with the runs as well. I don't know, man. I'm word spitting at this point. I want to see the run game established. Right now, we're not seeing a lot of momentum at all. Y'all want to see that deep pass? You're going to see it in this offense for sure. Chargers are going to try and set up that play action as much as possible. And got to clean up. Yes, Kyle, got to clean up the penalties too. The penalties probably the biggest reason why we're behind right now. Where's J.K. Dobbins? He was in on the last drive, only picked up a couple of yards. But Jim Harbaugh, Greg Roman, these guys are going to be pretty straightforward, right? Maybe we got to take a pivot here. I think that's a big piece of what makes Jim Harbaugh unique and elite at the collegiate level and even in the NFL is that he's not afraid of adjusting. So we'll see. He's got Justin Herbert. He's got some good receivers out there. Raiders sneakily have a pretty good secondary as well. But I think with Justin Herbert and the improvisation that you can get from the receivers, I think we can find some rhythm. We got to figure it out. Got to figure it out. Benjamin with the 10. By the way, in commercial break still. I feel like we're missing Allen right now, but from what I saw the Bears game, Keenan looked weak. He dropped like 4 passes, 1 for a touchdown. Yeah, dudes. Keenan didn't look good today. He also got shaken up pretty good too. I was keeping a close eye on that Bears game. I'm very interested to see how they perform this season, but Keenan did not look good in his first game, unfortunately. Where's Palmer? Haven't seen much. Outside of Quentin Johnston, haven't really seen much from any of the receivers. He got 1 target, or should I say 2 targets, 1 catch for Ladd McConkey. The tight ends have been getting involved a little bit, but not much in terms of sample size from the offense quite yet. Thank you so much again. $10 holla from Benjamin. We love Keenan Allen. I wish him all the best. I'm certainly rooting for him in Chicago. Definitely did not look too good this week.
I feel like we're missing Allen right now, but from what I saw from the Bears game,
here comes 1st and 10.
Weak. He dropped like 4 passes. 1 was for
Gus
a TD.
Edwards in at running back. It's a play action. Herbert fires. He's going to find Ladd. Lightning Ladd picks up the first down, baby. Lightning Ladd with 12 yards and a first. And the Chargers now at the 42-yard line. Let's go. Let's go. I need 2 more receptions by Lightning Ladd for that big slip, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, Lightning Ladd looked sharp, looked poised, looked fast in his first big first down reception of his career as a Chargers. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 1st and 10. Disley in motion. It's a handoff. Gus Edwards runs into his own lineman and bounces backwards for a yard. Pipkins got demolished by what I think is a linebacker, and that's what ended up pushing the lineman backwards into Gus Edwards. Yikes. We need some help on the O-line, man. You guys got to step it up, dude. 2nd and 11. Justin Herbert. I think it's J.K. Dobbins in at running back now. Dobbins in motion. Justin looking. Fires to the flat for J.K. Lots of Raiders out there. He'll pick up a yard. It'll be 3rd and 10. Run game's going nowhere, dude. I was so excited to see this run game find some rhythm, but absolutely nothing working for the Chargers here in the first half. 3rd and 10. Chargers got to lean back into Justin Herbert for this one. Let's look for Ladd. Let's look for QJ. That combination looking pretty nice all of a sudden. We got to find a way to get the run game going, man. Come on, offense. Come on, O. We're looking for Ladd. Ladd lined up at the top of the screen. Quentin Johnston in the slot right next to him with, I think, Simi Fayoko at the bottom of the screen, and we got another penalty, dude. False start, Chargers. It is a 3rd and 15. If this team loses because of flags, that's gonna be a narrative. That's gonna be a narrative in a Jim Harbaugh first game. Again, this is one of the more disciplined teams in the entire league. What is going on with all of the yellow flags, man? Alvaro with the 5. Don't think the run game is bad. Just Raiders sending everyone. We want to see us fake the run. Yeah, maybe more play action. Raiders have a really good defensive line too, but yeah, we would still like to see some momentum. Hey, Ladd McConkey now on the outside. Quentin Johnston in the slot. Justin Herbert's got to run. Pocket disintegrated. He's on the move. Justin Herbert. He'll only pick up about 10. It'll be 4th and 5. Chargers going to have to punt this one away again. Yo, the penalties, man. If we weren't pushed back 5, Herbert would have had a shot for the first. He would have probably, I don't know, back inside at the last second. Maybe, take a little contact for the extra 2 yards. He had the momentum. But the penalty prevents us from that even being a possibility, dude. Justin Herbert, by the way, the plantar fasciitis, definitely not looking like a problem right now. He had the wheels. Here come the Chargers to punt it away. The penalties, man, first half 30 yards is unacceptable. This is the team that tucked their shirts in, right? That have the blue-collar mentality. We've got to be more careful, dude. The 30 penalty yards is probably a huge contributing factor to why the offense hasn't found any rhythm so far. It's really bad. Really, really bad. Yeah, very sloppy. Jim's not going to put up with it for long. Yeah, no, he is not. There's going to be, even if the Chargers come back and win this game 50-7, right? There's going to be a lot of conversation about the flags. The penalties are really, really holding this offense back right now. Offensive line needs some help too, not going to lie. I mean, I haven't paid too much attention to the individual efforts of, let's say, a Slater. I'm sure Slater and Alt are probably pretty good, despite even the matchup with Mad Max. The interior, though, I'm a little bit concerned about. The run game's not seeing much momentum at all. That's going to be kind of, behind the efforts of your center and guards. We'll keep an eye on it, man. We'll keep an eye on it. But again, this is that team, dude. This is that team that really, really, really needs to lean in on finding a rhythm on the ground. And right now, I'm not seeing it. We got to find a way to get that going, man. And that's, again, Jim Harbaugh. I don't know. I went back and I watched, I'll say, half a dozen games, a lot of highlights and stuff, too. And then a lot of narratives around Jim Harbaugh over the offseason. And he's an excellent adjuster, though. Okay, that is one. And Jesse Minter, too, especially. Holy crap. Jesse Minter, I don't know if you guys watched the last couple of seasons of Michigan football, but they didn't get scored on too much. And when they did, second half, holy crap. They were getting after it. Okay? Same thing with Jim Harbaugh. And maybe, what he offers with his offense, Greg Roman on the offensive side of the football. The adjustments are usually pretty dang nice. So we'll have to wait and see if that translates to the Chargers. But we still have 9 minutes in the first half. No momentum so far on offense. Defense has looked pretty great. We'll see what we can do. We'll 2nd and 10. 2nd we don't have receivers. I would disagree. I would say that right now we still kind of don't know. But from what I'm seeing out of, honestly, crazy enough, Quentin Johnston and Ladd McConkey, like, it's not terrible right now. We could use, I'm not going to lie, we could use a solid, dominant number one receiver, right? But that could still emerge this season. That could definitely still happen. But right now, the receivers are the only reason why we even have 3 points. The receivers have been doing some work. Here comes White with his first carry. Raiders at the 22-yard line now. It'll be 2nd and 8. The Chargers, I mean, again, defensively have looked awesome. They've looked really good versus the run outside of like maybe 1 or 2 plays. They got to clean up the tackling. So again, on defense, the tackling is probably something that they got to figure out. It's not been terrible, but it's been pretty bad in a couple of crucial plays that has ended up with the 7 points. Then on offense, it's the penalties. Those 2 things get cleaned up. This is a different ball game. Get Rice out there. Rice is inactive for this game. Here comes 2nd and 8. Brock Bowers in at slot receiver, but it'll be thrown underneath to, who are you? Number 88 of the Raiders. 87 is Michael Mayer, right? Who's 88? Or that was 89. That was Brock Bowers. Excuse me. That was Brock Bowers. That was Brock. I thought it was 89 that was in motion. No, that was 84. That was Brock Bowers. Okay, so Brock Bowers picks up his first reception as a Raider, and it'll be good for like 3 or 4 yards. We got the Chargers back on a 3rd and 2, and the Chargers in short yardage have been unbelievable. Let's see if they can get off the field again. Come on, Chargers. It's going to be Gardner Minshew. Fires underneath. Oh, man, Michael Mayer made it happen. On the hitch, he had to go get it. Great coverage by Derwin James. Huge catch by Michael Mayer. Derwin was on him, man. That was a big catch by the tight end, Michael Mayer. And it'll be a first down
Harbaugh
Raiders.
better fix this offense. I don't want Herbert to have to play hero ball every game like his predecessor. Rivers deserved more, and Herbert deserves more.
Oh, absolutely, man. I'm going to heart that right away. I think we'll sort it out. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. I have all the confidence in the world that we are going to figure this out. But so until then, we got to figure out on the fly what to do in this game right now. Gardner Minshew, lots of time, fires. He's going to find a wide open Brock Bowers. And Bowers is going to pick up, 17 yards. Oh, excuse me, 26 yards for Brock Bowers. And the Raiders now at the 43-yard line of the Chargers. Envy with the 2. I'm not bummed in the slightest. I love the start. Okay, all right. I got some notes. But I'm just happy Chargers football is back. Brock Bowers finding a lot of success out there when Gardner Minshew has time. Chargers got to dial up the heat here. Here comes 1st and 10 from the 43. Pressure almost gets home. Forces the early pass, and it's incomplete. Junior Colson prevents that from being a catch with Michael Mayer. It'll be 2nd and 10. 25's in the chat. Junior Colson, excellent in coverage on that play. Excellent in coverage there. Benjamin, thank you so much for the $10 hollow, man. I appreciate that comment very much. Let's help Justin Herbert out for sure. Here's 2nd and 10 for the Chargers. 6 minutes on the clock. Chargers sending a lot of heat. Gardner Minshew. He's going to get sacked. It's Khalil Mack and Morgan Fox, baby. Let's go. The Mack attack gets another one, dude. He's feasting in Vegas. Miller had no shot. Fox, actually, it was Morgan Fox who made initial contact, and they got that sack together. That's a half sack for both these guys. Fox and Mack are back. Bosa, hyped up. Oh, man, those two taking pay cuts to play together, man. That's beautiful. 3rd and 22 coming up, dudes. Let's get at him again. 3rd and 22. Lots of guys in the big 4 out there. Joey Bosa now has a shot at it, and he does it again. That's another sack back-to-back. Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack. The sack attack is here, dudes. Let's go. That's the Jesse Minter defense. Woo! Let's go. The Vegas Raiders have no shot. Let's go. 4th and 28 coming up in that calling card of the pressure, the heat. The battering ram of the Big Four is paying off big. And I said that in this last drive because it was Mack, Bosa. I think I saw Fox and Bud Dupree in on that play. Back-to-back sacks, and here comes the return by Darius Davis. Davis will bring it back to the 10. And the Chargers offense comes back out in the field. Long field, but Bosa and Mack are back, baby. Let's go. Oh, that was beautiful, man. Release, yeah, dude, Jesse Minter is on fire. The amount of success and the run defense has been insane. The short yardage stops have been insane. The heat has been insane. The defense has been unbelievable. The offense needs to pick it up, dude. Defense have been playing lights out. The offense has got to step up. Let's go. Jesse Minter off to an unbelievable start in LA. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. We're in commercial break. Oh, my word, dude. Let's go. Hey, Finesse World with the 2 says offense got to step up. Yes, it does. I am so impressed with how the defense is shaping up right now. Offense, again, I'm wondering what we look like without the penalties. Can we have one clean? I think every single drive has been killed by penalties. Can we have one clean drive and just see what happens before we completely start freaking out? You know what I mean? Let's see what happens. Pass rush, unbelievable. Defense, unbelievable. Coverages have been pretty solid, if I'm being honest as well. There's been some big plays by the Raiders, yes, but every single time they have made them earn it. Asante Samuel's actually been keeping up very well with Devontae Adams. Derwin James has been doing his best versus the tight ends. He's been there. Some incredible catches by the Raiders. But nothing insane in terms of broken coverage, et cetera, et cetera. The one big play that I was like, man, that's really on the defense was the hurdle for the touchdown, Alexander Madison. That's about it. You are a Charger. Manions, I don't think so, man. We'll see. I don't know, but we'll wait and see. Steve Simmons with the 2. We got this. Thank you guys so much for the 2s. I appreciate that. We got no weapons. I kind of disagree. At least for right now. You guys may end up being right by the end of the game, but right now I feel like the weapons are doing some work, right? We just keep shooting ourselves in the foot with penalties. Let's see what happens if we don't do that. Let's see what happens if we play a clean drive. I don't know. Here come the Chargers. It'll be a pass underneath. It's going to be Darius Davis, who picks up a solid 6 yards or so. It'll be 2nd and 4. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Keep it consistent. Attacking the flats, getting the ball out quick, trying to open up some space for the running backs. But 4 punts this game is no bueno. We got to keep up with what the defense is giving us, man. Sensational wants to hit QJ again. I think I'm kind of coming around to that, dude. Let's get QJ the ball. He's been awesome underneath in space. Yak ability on display. 2nd and 4. Ladd at the bottom of the screen. I think I see Scott Matlock in there. It'll be a carry by the Chargers. And again, nothing on the ground. They're trying to set it up. But Max Crosby blew that thing up. It's going to be Gus Edwards for 1 and a 3rd and 4 or 3rd and 3 coming up for the Chargers. Ugh. And the safety came in so beautifully on that play too, man. The Raiders are kind of sending everybody. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Raiders on Gus Edwards. You have to assume that they were out there preparing for this game and said, hey, if anything, they're not going to run the football. 3rd and 4, Justin Herbert. He's got to get rid of it. Tosses it. Finds his man, J.K. Dobbins. But it doesn't matter. Again, 3 Raiders all over the running back, and it's 4th down. Incredible effort by Justin Herbert to get that out and to his running back, but there's just absolutely nothing there. Ooh, got to watch the line on this replay. Okay, it's Zion Johnson that whiffed on that one, man. Zion Johnson, oh, dude, he let Mad Max in there completely for free. Beautiful blitz design, too, by the Raiders. And Herbert lucky to get that thing out in time. It'll be 4th and 4. Ugh. And here come the Raiders. He'll field it at the 30, and he gets pushed out at the 33. There's 2 minutes on the clock. Raiders will have a shot. Chargers need to, I don't know, man. I honestly don't know at this point. We need to find a rhythm on offense. The offense is going nowhere right now. We're just kind of getting beat up front, which is something that you would hope to see less of in a Jim Harbaugh-led team. Got to sort that out, man. Got to sort that out. Let's get ourselves a big play again by the that's another thing that's kind of killing me right now, dudes. The defense is actually out there putting in the work, making big plays, giving us 4th and 28. We got to capitalize on those opportunities. Got to do it. We got to do it. And you know what? The Raiders are so set up right now with their tight ends, too. It's been difficult to slow them down. Yeah, the defense is really stepped up. We got to match it, man. We got to match it on this offense. Here come the defense again. Can they make another big play? Gardner Minshew. It's a handoff up the middle, and it's Amir White for 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7 or 2nd and 6 coming up after the 2-minute warning. We're about to go to commercial here for a minute. Ugh. Man, man. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think the offense needs? We need a hell of a halftime speech. We need a lot of adjustments, man, again, which Jim Harbaugh has been very good with in his career. But I think the individual effort, I should say the individual execution of our guys up front on offense needs a lot of work. The penalties killing us. The blocking kind of killing us. Not able to get anything going on the ground is killing us. Got to figure it out, man. Hill zone with the 2. He says Roman's play calling's way too conservative. Maybe it is, but we are getting killed up front by Max Crosby and Christian Wilkins. Man, Christian Wilkins such a beast too, dude. It's been tough. 5 punts on the offense this game though is definitely hurting. Don't sleep on the second half adjustments by Harbaugh, though. Yeah, that's something, again, that I'm expecting at this point. There's going to be movement. It's not going to be – this is the biggest thing that Chargers fans, myself included, have been scarred with for so many seasons, is that we come out in the second half and either we get super conservative because we have the lead or we make no adjustments at all so we stay far behind. There really hasn't been much in terms of adjustment. I'm hoping, praying, and expecting that to change in the Jim Harbaugh era, for sure. We're in commercial break waiting for the 2-minute warning to finish up before the Raiders will have a 2nd and 6 attempt from the 38. Props to the punter. Good guy's good. Yeah, he is very good. Give me a little fist bump at camp. The offense, yeah, we're gonna need to pay some big attention to that. I'm actually looking forward to taking a step back after we go into break for the half ourselves and just kind of thinking about it for a second here, because again, I'm still hung up on the fact that what would the offense and what would this game look like so far without all the penalties? Does it look dramatically different? I think it kind of does. You know what I mean? But we've let too much room for the Raiders to step in and have a good game defensively. We got to find some rhythm. Got to find some rhythm. Yeah. But first things first, man, defense needs to do their job and not let the Raiders get away with points here before going into the half. Going into the tunnel, I should say. Avaro with the 2. We need more play action. Raiders spamming blitzes. Yeah, they really are. We got to find a way to take advantage of that. 2nd and 7 for the Raiders. It's Gardner Minshew. Lots of pressure. He's got to throw it away, and it's a blown-up screen. Is it behind pass? I don't know. Oh, it's going to say they're going to whistle it. They're going to whistle it dead. It looked like he passed it backwards, and it was a blown-up screen by the Chargers. The pressure got home. The defensive line was out there in coverage versus the running back. Beautiful defense, man. Beautiful defense. Uncle Daz with the 2. What's up? Thank you, man. Beautiful defense. 3rd and 7 for the Raiders. Chargers now defensively. Come on, man. That would give us time to answer. Gardner Minshew. He's throwing it over the middle, and it is complete to number 11. Man, what a catch, dude. Trey Tucker with another big catch. Dang it, man. We needed that stop so bad. But we can't put it all on the shoulders of the defense either. They've given us plenty of opportunities. Oh, man. First roll. What's up, dude? Thank you. 1st and 10. Raiders now at the 48. It's a quick pass. Oh, he threw it backwards and he fumbled it. The Chargers have it. Oh, they fumbled it too. Now we have it again. Who is Khalil Mack, who's taken it all the way back to the 10. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh! Oh! Whoa! Khalil Mack? Are you serious? Gardner Minshew just shot himself straight in the foot, dude. There are toes on the field. There are toes on the field. The man fumbled backwards and Khalil Mack takes it back to the 40. Oh, my Lord. Are you serious? Let's pound it in. Woo! It did go backwards. That's got to be a fumble and recovery by the Chargers, man. Oh, my word. I hear my wife screaming upstairs. Oh, my God. He really did just do that. I'm rewatching the replay over and over to see, did it go backwards enough? I'm pretty certain that it did, dude. Oh, Gardner Minshew just threw it to nobody. Avaro with the 2, bro. Let's make him make Mack at running back. Oh my God, yes. First rule with the 5. We'll grab it here in a second. Here come the Chargers. It's Gus Edwards in at running back. Raiders are sending everybody. It's going to be a handoff anyway, and he's going to fire himself forward. Picks up a couple of yards. If Gus didn't literally throw himself at the line, it would have been no yards. The Raiders are selling everything for the run right now. Come on, man. Let's get that Gus Edwards touchdown, dude. Come on. Come on. Let's do it. Let's find a way to get some space for these running backs. Raiders keep selling everything for the run. Let's punish them for it. 2nd and 9, Chargers at the 11-yard line. In motion's the tight end, Justin Herbert. Looking, fires back at the end zone. Oh, it's in and out of the hands of Josh Palmer. He had a touchdown. He dropped it. What a freaking throw by Justin Herbert. He threw him open. Soft part. Oh, my God. Maybe a little bit behind Josh Palmer. In live, it looked like it was in front of him. It was a little behind him. But Palmer still has to catch that, man. He did drop a touchdown. Oh. Oh, 3rd and 9. J.K. Dobbins in at running back. Palmer in motion. Justin Herbert. He's looking, now on the run, fires to the sideline, and it's going to be caught by Josh Palmer, but the momentum carries him out of bounds, and the Chargers likely take 3 here. Oh, dudes. Oh, dudes, that should have been a tutty. That should have been a touchdown to Josh Palmer. Either way, man, let's go take the 3. Let's not be greedy. We went from being down 10-3 to now being 7-6 at half. It could be worse, man. Y'all want to risk it for the biscuit? Nah, dude, I'm taking the points. Let's take the points. Let's take the points and then reevaluate in the locker room, man. I know Jim Harbaugh is cooking something up. Greg Roman's got to, talk to the offense. We got to figure out the penalties. Let's take the points, reevaluate, and come right back out and wait for Gardner Minshew to throw another fumble to the sideline backwards. Sorry, guys. My producer's emailing me here for the Bleacher Report stream after the game. If you guys want my full thoughts on the game afterwards, I'll be on Bleacher Report live right after the game. Wow. This defensive game has been unbelievable so far for the Chargers, though. Can we at least say that? I know there's people out there mad at the offense. It is what it is. Let's see if we can adjust and come back out at half and find a rhythm, especially on the ground. But, man, can we just give the defense their flowers here for a second, man? I mean, my word. The Bosa Mac attack is firmly back. Dude, like, Jesse Minter's a rock star, man. My word. Rick Monterosa with the 5 says we really need a number 1 wide receiver. Separation's not great. I think they'll find their footing. I really do believe they will. But at this point, yes, we could still use a number 1 wideout. I do. I think right now you could definitely say that. But I also think that there's some time for somebody to step up. Right now, it really does feel like Quentin Johnston. What's crazy is how many balls that Quentin Johnston is bringing in. And now Josh Palmer's the one dropping. I mean, again, I hope that everybody cleans it up and everybody's catching, right? But right now, it's something to monitor, definitely. Barrow says any wide receiver in the stance wants a job. I mean, hey, if the Chargers are remaining competitive, don't be alarmed if they go out looking for one via trade. But we'll see. Here comes a run for, I think that's Madison. I think they're going to try and take us into the half with that. Are they going to call a timeout? Yeah, I think they're going to run out the clock, take us to half. And we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what I know. The Raiders are already they're shocked. They're shocked that the score is 7-6 at this point. Gardner Minshew, man, that's going to be one of the best highlights of the year already for Chargers fans. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I cannot wait. I'm going to be literally reliving that in my mind. Whenever I'm having a bad day, I'll just remember that Gardner Minshew passed it backwards to nobody. We got 3 free points out of it. And that's going to take us to halftime, guys. We're going to take a quick break here. I'm going to give you guys over to ExpressVPN for a second, a word from our sponsor. I'm going to set up some stuff here for Underdog, for our new Underdog halftime show, where we're going to catch up on some of the drafts that we did over the offseason with the Bolt fam, as well as, if we've got time, maybe try and grab a quick draft here. So if you guys want to chance it, I'm not going to promise anything because I don't know how much time we're going to have, but if you guys want to grab a really quick draft, I think it's literally only 4 players. Get Underdog Fantasy fired up. Use code DIRECTOR to match your first, or I should say, get up to $1,000 in bonus cash. And we may have time to squeeze one in. So we'll be right back after a word from our sponsor, ExpressVPN. Football. The lifeblood of the American people. Unfortunately, it's insanely difficult to actually watch football right now. Sure, we won the battle with cable TV, but at what cost? Look at this. This is by NBC New York. You need Peacock, Amazon Prime, Netflix, ESPN Plus, and the big one, YouTube TV with NFL Sunday Ticket. It all adds up to a staggering $857. And here's the kicker. You'll still run into blackouts. I'm sorry, that's just not for me. I'm sticking to old reliable NFL Game Pass. Imagine for a second that if the NFL had a reasonably priced subscription service that gave you access to every single game, no blackouts, no jumping between different subscription services every week. That's annoying. You turn it on, there you go. NFL football. You know what? It exists. It's called NFL Game Pass. Something I've used for a long time, and honestly the way it should be in purchasing NFL content. Let's be real. All that other stuff is goofy and ridiculous. Here's the problem, though. NFL Game Pass is not available in the United States. This is only available to international audiences, which is absolutely crazy to me. Fortunately, though, it's something that we can get around. So if you're cool with jumping through a few hoops, I'll show you how to watch NFL football at a fraction of the cost of Sunday Ticket and all that other stuff. Here's how it works. Basically, we're going to bounce our signal to a country that has access to the glorious NFL Game Pass app, we need a VPN. For those of you who don't know what a VPN is, it's just a little tool that helps you put your signal somewhere else, keeps you safe from cyber threats, gives you access to all sorts of internet content that's otherwise exclusive to other places in the world, stuff like Netflix shows, Amazon, etc., etc. But we're here for the NFL, man, and man, this has been my tried and true method for years and years and years. So no more fluff. Here's how it's done. Step 1, grab a VPN. I'm not going to tell you which, it's a free country, but I've used several myself trying to make sure this method works. The best one for me has by far and away been ExpressVPN, because you want a VPN that's fast, gives you the best quality of live football while watching the game. So hit up expressvpn.com, or better yet, use my link in the description. That'll get you a better deal, secure you 3 free months. Very simple to sign up, super cheap, and trust me, it's worth it. It'll save you a lot of headaches down the road. And if for whatever reason this is all too complicated, or you run into a roadblock, you can absolutely get your money back with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Help minimize the risk here. All right, so you got ExpressVPN, you downloaded the app. Please make sure the app is up to date before doing this next step. Pretty important. Step 2, you're going to open up ExpressVPN and connect to a country that has access to NFL Game Pass. See this one? Das is good. Das is very good. That's the one, okay? I would do that one. At this point, you exist in that wonderful land, and you can now go to this step, which is go to DAZN.com. I think that's how you say it. DAZN, DAZN, DAZN.com. At this point, it's super simple. Again, with the VPN active, go create an account. You'll then be greeted by this page. You're going to want to go ahead and select Super Sports, that package right there. It includes the NFL. It's got a couple other cool things like NBA, etc., etc. So if it's your cup of tea, you got a couple extra sports you have access to right there. Me, I'm here for NFL football. At this point, you can go yearly or monthly. Since I'm a broke boy, I'm going to go with the monthly package, which, let's be honest, a lot of us only really need this for like 4 or 5 months anyway. For those of you who are wondering, those prices convert to roughly around the same. Maybe $1 or $2 more. And at this point, it's time to pay up. Now, again, if you're not sure if this is going to work, I would highly recommend going with the monthly just to make sure everything's good and working. We understand how to lay the land, at which point you put in your information. I don't know if other payment methods work. I just used a credit card. It went through just fine. And boom, you're in. At this point, you can go ahead and scroll through a lot of the catalog here. Again, there's other sports, but in terms of the NFL, there's games already listed on the slate there. You can watch NFL Network right off the bat right now. But keep in mind, to watch every single game, you might have to add on NFL Game Pass, because right now you have DAZN. To do that, you'll go here, you'll see this page, and you'll think to yourself, oh man, Director, another, what, 17, 18 bucks a month? Trust me, it's worth it. And I'm not even sure if you have to do that. You'll still get access to a bunch of other games. I just happen to want every game all the time, everywhere, and no blackouts. And again, even if you add all this stuff up, it's still way cheaper than adding up all the other things to get access to football. Little math here. DAZN, 27 bucks a month. But worth it. NFL Game Pass, 18 bucks a month. A VPN, roughly 7 bucks a month. This all adds up to about 52 bucks a month. You times that by 4 for the regular season. That's like $200 instead of $850, folks. While also avoiding like 1 billion subscription services that you'll probably forget to cancel anyway. As an added cherry on top, you can pay for it monthly. If you want Sunday ticket, it's going to be big bananas up front. At this point, you're good to go. You can access the catalog. Everything's up and running. Just a few tips here, okay? Please make sure your VPN is fired up before logging into DAZN.com. If not, you'll get a prompt like, "You're not from around these parts, are you?" Or however you say it in German. As long as you're logged into the app in the same location you made your account, you should have access. Another tip, there's apps. Glorious apps for ExpressVPN. What I like to do is an extension on Google Chrome. I especially enjoy it on my phone, so I can send the game straight to my TV when I got company over. It may still also work on a Fire Stick. I don't remember. Either way, this is the best surefire way to get the biggest bang for your buck. No blackouts, no jumping through hoops of different subscription services every week. Just log into the VPN, log into DAZN.com, get watching football. Simple enough, and it won't cost you an arm, leg, and your firstborn. Please remember to use my link in the description for ExpressVPN.com or code DIRECTOR at checkout. Help me help you. It's football season, baby. All right, we are back. For anybody that's interested, again, this is kind of new, so we may or may not like jive with it, but we'll wait and see. We're going to do a live draft here, part of the Underdog halftime show here on the channel. Only 4 spots available, or say 3 spots available, because you would be drafting against me. These are only players in the Monday Night Football slate. So if you guys want a chance, it's a very cheap $5 buy-in. Only 6 roster spots. Should be something fun that we do on the side here. But again, if we don't have super big interest, it may be something that we change things around. But that is available for anybody that wants to join. We will do it live here as part of our halftime show here for Underdog Fantasy. I'll post the link a couple more times in the chat. For anybody that's interested, that is where you join. All right. While we do wait for that to fill up, it will give me a notification. Let's take a look real quickly to actually at. We want to go to Best Ball. That's right. We have a whole bunch. Wait a second. Is it results? Is it live? That's because it's on college. We have a whole bunch of leagues that we entered into this off season. Let's go through like 2 or 3 of them. Let's go through one of them I'm winning right here, right? Here's the league. Let's take a look at the board right here. Actually, I remember being able to see it a little bit more. Clearly here. Maybe we'll put a bookmark in this for later, because I remember looking at it like pretty full the other day, but I don't know why it's having a fit right here. But yeah, we have a whole bunch of these leagues in here that we've been keeping an eye on. We got myself up here, Trakinski, Football, Gustav up here. Some cool, I think, action in Underdog Fantasy this last offseason. It's been a lot of fun. Let's take a look here at the stats of this game. Some of the things that we've been learning about the Chargers, some of the concerns that we had before going into halftime. I know Razzo's in here already. Okay, by the way, once this fills, we're going to go do this draft real quick, hoping to get it done before the second half. But yeah, if you guys are interested, we'll keep spamming this link as we go over some of the stats here, okay? Box score. The Chargers on offense do not look good. Let's go ahead and do that first. The Chargers on offense, 67 yards passing in the first half. No touchdown, interception. Not been looking great for this team, okay? Definitely something that the Chargers had a bit of concerns about in terms of our fans for what the offense may end up looking like behind Greg Roman. By the way, this is getting ready to start out here in 1 minute, so stay frosty out here. It is full. We'll come back to it in just a second. The run game, something that we're a little bit worried about. We have not had a lot of success on the ground. It's been something that I think the emphasis has been used on helping the offensive line, getting the run going. That's probably the biggest calling card we have on this offense. It's not working, right? 1.3 yards per carry, 2 yards per carry. We got to figure things out, man. That's just not going to do. It's not going to do. Receiving, funny enough, I think our highest, or I should say our best receiver right now has looked like Quentin Johnston. Ladd McConkey's looked pretty good there too, but we got to find a way to get the rhythm going. It feels like anytime we start getting, some momentum, a penalty takes it away, which is certainly not something that we want to see. Now, while we're waiting real quick, we're going to go to the defense here in just a minute, right? The defense has been unbelievable. The draft here is about to start, though. Let me make a pick. Actually, we're at the 4th spot here, so we'll come back in just a second. Let's take a look here. Defense has looked unflippin' believable. The pressure has been consistent. It's been lethal. It's been causing all kinds of havoc. It's been causing so much havoc that Gardner Minshew is throwing to ghosts and demons. Literally nobody out there, and he's tossing the ball away expecting Bosa or Mack to be right on top of him. Absolutely huge impact to the game so far. Jesse Minter's been unbelievable, and the defense, I would say, is the biggest shocker of ever. I think we all expected it to be pretty good, but this good is certainly a very refreshing. I know we're going against Gardner Minshew. The Raiders, maybe not the most terrifying offense in the world, but the defensive line is stepping up. The pass rush is stepping up. Everybody's out here doing their job. Outside of maybe a couple of concerns in terms of tackling, the team has been pretty spectacular. Pretty spectacular. Here we go. We're about to be on the clock here. By the way, again, this is just for Monday Night Football, everybody. Everybody concerning themselves. This is just for Monday Night Football, just 4 spots. So you want to make sure that you give yourself the best opportunity. And to do that, I think we're going to have to give ourselves one of these quarterbacks. Let's start off with this quarterback, and then give me Amon-Ra St. Brown. There we go. We'll come back to the Underdog here in just a second. Again, this is very short. There's only 6 players to add, so we'll be done here in just a couple of rounds, and we'll see how we feel about that in our first Underdog halftime show of the year. But the guys that really stuck out to me, man, Poona Ford actually looking like a force there in the middle of that line. He has been unbelievable. He's been really impactful in the run game. He's been out here helping the Chargers on these 3rd and short, stops over and over again. It's been kind of something that I wasn't expecting. I was expecting the middle of that line to be a little squishy, right? To be something that's like, it's still a work in progress. Nah, that line has been pretty spectacular. Tito and Poona have been absolutely unbelievable, and that line has really proven to be a big surprise of this year. And it's something that Jim Harbaugh told us. He was like, hey, man, if you're looking for a weakness, that's not one of them. The middle of that line is certainly a lot better than what we had expected. Outside of that, man, the coverage has been pretty solid. The pass rush has been everything we've been expecting it to be and more. And it's helped the Chargers keep this game within spitting distance. 7-6 is something that doesn't look great, but on the surface. But when you really start dissecting it, especially with how much the offense has been struggling, the defense really does deserve a lot of credit here. So we're getting ready to wind into the second quarter, or I should say the second half here in just a moment. The Chargers and Raiders, very close game, very low scoring. I think a lot of us expected to go down this way, but if I were to make any adjustments, and if I were to expect any adjustments from the Chargers, it would be on that offense, right? The Chargers need to get Justin Herbert going, either one or the other. If you're not going to feel confident in your run game behind Edwards and Dobbins right now, then get Justin Herbert going. If you feel like Justin Herbert doesn't have enough time in the pocket or whatever, then try and do everything you can to get Dobbins and Edwards going. But we got to find some success. There has to be adjustments. And again, like what I said with Jim Harbaugh in seasons past in his career, he's been really good at making adjustments. Let's see if that translates to the Chargers here. Herbert is a top rusher. Yes, he is. Thank you so much, everybody, for the support so far. Alvaro with the 5 says, defense looks like a nasty Wolverine defense that won the Natty. It sure does. Thank you so much, Alvaro. Another $5 haul. You guys have been amazing today. And we're getting ready to kick off the second half, man. I'm one pick away from my pick here. What did we end up going with? Let's see here. Sunday. Oh, this is a combination of a couple. So we're going to go with Deebo Samuel. And let's take the best tight end. Why not? Or is he? Sam Laporta. We'll take Sam Laporta as well. And I think we have one more round to go through before this one wraps up. All right? So I'll keep an eye on that on the side, and we'll take a look at it together here in a minute. We're about to kick off the second half. Chargers, I think we're on defense to start the second half, right? I think we're on defense to start the second half. And by the way, thank you to our participants in this draft, right? Who did we end up signing in? I know Saint's always down. Colt Gaming and JDDP2. Thank you guys so much for joining in on the Underdog Challenge. I appreciate that. Here comes Gardner Minshew. Raiders starting from the 25. They're going to pick up probably about 4 yards behind Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers, who's had a pretty nice start in his first game as a Raider. Yeah, Chargers back on defense. Let's get the momentum, dude. I think that's another big thing. Chargers, it feels like we should have had the momentum several times this game, right? The defense does something unbelievable. The Chargers are back on the field on offense, and the momentum hasn't been translating very well. 2nd and 6. Raiders lining up maybe to run it. It is a handoff. Zamir is going to take it for 3 yards or so. Nicely wrapped up by Dayan Henley. It'll be a 3rd and 3. And funny enough, this has been the killer for the Raiders today. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 2. Can they find a way to convert? The Chargers have been doing a really good job in these situations. I would expect the Raiders after the first half to try and throw for the first down. They've not been very good at converting on the ground. Let's see what they decide to go with here. Can the Chargers pick up another 3rd and short stop on defense, which has already been a fantastic defensive day for the Bolts? You want to see the offense? Me too. Let's see how the adjustments look on the fly for the O. 3rd and 3, though. First off, we got to get off the field. Here comes Joey Bosa. Bosa's trying to get the stop, and Bosa is going to push him out of bounds. It is another stop for the defense. Is it a sack? I don't know, man. He scrambles left for what says, 1 yard. It's a stop. It's another no, sir. No conversions for the Raiders if Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack, and that lethal attack have anything to do with it. Dayan Henley also doing a really good job at limiting Gardner Minshew's options at taking off for the first down. This defense has been really, really spectacular all of a sudden, man. Very impressed with the defense so far. Let's go. Here comes the return for the Chargers. Darius Davis back deep. Again, this is the same old-fashioned, your daddy's same kind of punt return sort of formation that you're looking at, I should say, protocol. But it's going to go back into the end zone. Chargers will start at the 25. Or is it the 20? I think it's the 20. At the 20. Yeah, Bosa's having himself an awesome start to the season, dude. Alohi Gilman's a little bit banged up. I hope he's okay, man. We'll keep an eye out. We'll keep an eye out for 32. Defense has been unbelievable. Joey Bosa's having a fantastic game. Defense has been really good. Let's take a look here. real quickly. Did we? Okay, it did end up auto-picking a couple first. I think I still feel pretty good about this, though, right? We'll take a look at the team real quick. I got Matt Stafford, Corum. Oh, man, we probably should have gone another running back. We'll take a look at the team here real quick, though. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. We'll see. I don't know if it takes 2 running backs or whatever the positions, split is there, but that's pretty good. I'll take it. We got all, I think the premium receivers, Laporta, Amon-Ra, Samuel. Looks pretty good to me. First half, or excuse me, guys, you're going to see it here. First halftime Underdog show. Yeah, that was pretty fun. We'll do it again. Maybe we'll put a little bit more presentation into it next week. We'll see, because I had fun with that. It was fun. Here comes the Chargers' next offensive possession. We need momentum. We need momentum. We need momentum. Let's get it, dudes. Thank you again, guys, who participated in our first Underdog halftime show. Here comes Trevor with the $20. What's up, Senor Director? Give me a summary of the game so far in your best voiceover voice. I got stuck in Civ game. My fam is watching the Cowboys game right now. Love all you do. Let's go. Okay, so I'll say this in a couple of words. The Los Angeles Chargers have come out the gate hot defensively. Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack on fire. And the Bolts behind Jesse Minter should be a defense to tremble before each and every week.
Up, Senor
However,
Director? Give me a summary of the game.
However, on offense is where the Chargers are going to have to find some adjustments. Jim Harbaugh and Greg Roman have found very little momentum in the first half. Let's see if they can adjust and find a way to get Justin Herbert and this running attack some momentum here in the second half. All right, that good? I think that's pretty good, man. Not too shabby. Defense is spectacular. Offense needs some help. We'll have to wait and see. Guys, thank you so much again for all the super chats. Y'all have been amazing today. Thank you. Here come the Chargers. Next offensive possession. Defense, again, unbelievable. We'll start here at the 20 and see what Jim Harbaugh is going to do in terms of adjustments. And Greg Roman. Because, again, very unspectacular start offensively for the Bolts. Can they wipe away that narrative from the first half and find some momentum here in the second half? 1st and 10. J.K. Dobbins in at running back. It'll be a carry by Dobbins. Dobbins has to dive forward to find any yardage, and he'll get maybe 2 yards on that carry, 2nd and 8. The blocking, just not a lot of space there on the right side. Didn't quite get to see what Joe Alt was doing, but it really didn't look like a whole lot to work with for J.K. Dobbins. 2nd and 8 coming up. The on-the-field camera looked better than last season? Yeah. Come on, Chargers. The offensive line really needs to sort it out, man. Good defensive line by the Raiders, though. Again, they got Christian Wilkins. They got Mad Max. It'll be tough out here. We got to get somebody going, though. I see Lad McConkey in the slot. Ooh, the Raiders sending everybody. You got to get rid of it, Herbert. Herbert's going to find Quentin Johnston over the middle. QJ is going to find a huge first down and then some. It's a 16-yard first down for Quentin Johnston, baby. Wow. QJ's third catch has got almost 40 yards on the day. This is how you get Quentin Johnston involved in the offense, man. He's been so good underneath, on slants. Let him get some extra yardage on his own, and that's what made him special at TCU. Next target's going to go to Lad McConkey, who's going to pick up 9 yards on his third reception of the day. Here comes the passing game, baby. Let's see some QJs. Let's see some 15s. Let's see some 11s in the chat. Little momentum starting here. Justin Herbert. Next play is going to be a run, and it's going to be J.K. Dobbins who gets wrapped up. Maybe loses a yard on this play. It'll be 3rd and 2 coming up. It's going to be Max Crosby on the stop there. I like what the Chargers are doing, though. They're attacking the Raiders through the air, getting them maybe to expect another pass before throwing in what maybe kind of looks like an improvised draw. I don't know. They're trying to get the Raiders to back off a little bit to create space to run. So far, it's not really working, but the passing attack itself is actually working okay so far. Maybe we continue on that trend if the Raiders keep giving us space to operate in the passing game. Here come the Raiders again. Chargers, got to watch out for the heat. There looks like a lot of Raiders are about to blitz here, dude. 3rd and 2. It's a handoff. It's a big run. J.K. Dobbins is in space. J.K. Dobbins all the way to the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, and he's going to be down at the 5-yard line. Big first run of the Chargers season goes to J.K. Dobbins, baby. Let's go! 1st and goal at the 7. Big play by JK, dudes. The first opportunity the Raiders gave us with some space, JK flies through for a huge gain. 46 yards, baby. Let's go, JK. 27's in the chat, dudes. First and goal. Big old Gus Edwards in there at running back. No, that's still going to be J.K. Dobbins. First and goal. It'll be another carry for J.K. J.K. trying to find some space. He's fighting, and he'll pick up maybe a yard there. It's Snowden with the tackle. Chargers. Let's not squander this, man. We need a touchdown. If they're going to give us room in the passing game, let's take it. Come on, man. Yeah, they're going with that hot hand. For sure. You want chicken parm? He's not with the team anymore, John. He's with the Broncos. But we have weapons out here still, man. Let's see what the Chargers dial up here. We need Justin Herbert to find somebody. I have a feeling we're going to have to get this through the air. As much as I want to run it, we're going to have to go through the air. I see McConkey. I see Palmer at the top of the screen. Justin Herbert steps back, fires back of the end zone, looking for Hayden Hurst. It's a little bit too high. 3rd and goal coming up. He still thought he had chicken parm back there. He threw a bit high. A bit high. 3rd and goal. 6 yards to score. Come on, Chargers. Come on, baby. Come on. 3rd and goal. Justin Herbert. This would be huge, man. Come on, Chargers. I see Hayden Hurst lining up outside. I see Ladd McConkey in the slot. Josh Palmer. Simi Fayoko at the top of the screen. Raiders dialing up the blitz. You can almost see it there on the left side. Yeah, they're sending everybody. Watch out, Justin. You got to throw it. You got to throw it. Justin Herbert's going to throw it up in the air looking for Ladd McConkey. It's a little too far. And it's a 4th down. Oh, that was so close. McConkey literally a foot away from his first touchdown in the NFL. And here comes the field goal unit to take the lead. Oh, man. That was tough, though, man. The Raiders literally sent everybody. There was a free nickel blitz. Herbert just had to get rid of it. Gave McConkey kind of a shot at it, but overthrows by maybe a foot and a half. Here comes the 3-point try for the Chargers. 24-yard attempt by Dicker. It's going to be up. It's going to be good, and the Chargers take the lead. Oh, man. Raiders, dude. I mean, so far, let's be clear on this. I would have loved a touchdown. We all would have. But the offense did make an adjustment. We're finding some success. We are punishing them in the passing game because they're getting a little too aggressive and cute with those blitz packages. Let's see what they do in their next possession. But 3 points is the lead. I can. That's a good start for me. I don't know about you guys in the comments, but that's a good start for me. I can live with that. Let's see what the defense does again out here, man. And that's with the Raiders starting with the ball. Yeah, I'll take that. We need touchdowns. We still need the first touchdown of the year for the Chargers. But I will take 3 points on a good, healthy offensive drive starting at the 20-yard line when we literally got nothing in the entire first half. I will take it. Is blocking Crosby not a winning strategy? Yeah, it's going to be tough. We'll have a better look at it tomorrow once we got some time to dissect this game. Definitely a really tall task for your rookie tackle in Joe Alt to go up against one of the best in the NFL. But, I mean, again, I think the plan for the Raiders, now that we're a couple of quarters in, was definitely to take away the run game from Jim Harbaugh. And so far, they've been doing a good job at it. Now the Chargers, it feels like they're going to go ahead and try and take advantage of that aggressiveness that the Raiders are practicing on defense. Let's go ahead and get them to overthrow, or let's go ahead and get them to overcommit to this idea of taking away the run. Let's go out there and let Justin Herbert take the reins for a little bit. And right when the Raiders start letting up a little bit, let's go ahead and hit him with a J.K. Dobbins. I mean, so far, not too bad. Yeah, it's a face pop, my man. Time to run some screens? Possibly. We need a little flashback to the Lombardi days. I don't know, man. I'm so pumped to see the defense now, though, dude. I love it when you're in an obvious year where your defense is going to be good, because that keeps games so fun for the full 4 quarters, right? A lot of times you're just waiting for the offense to come back out, but no, defense this year has been bonkers. I am so stoked to see them out here again. Here comes Alvaro again with the $10 ticker, the MVP. We can do this all season if we shut down the offense. Yes, we can. This could end up being the Jesse Minter. Dude, I hope we get to keep Jesse Minter more than 1 year, dude. He's out the gates hot. He's insane. He's absolutely insane. We got to find a way to punch it in, though, man. I do agree with that. I do agree with that. Here come the Chargers defense yet again, man. Ooh, dude, now I'm literally at the point where I'm like chopping at the bit a little bit to see who gets to Minshew first. Will it be Mac? Will it be Bosa? I want to see a little Thule in there today too, man. Waiters are going to start at the 30 after the kick goes into the end zone. You want to see Bud a little bit too? Yeah, Bud was in there the first half a lot too, dude. He was a big contributing factor to some of those stops. Would I rather have Greg Roman or Kellen Moore? Probably Moore right now, but like again, it's the first few quarters of the first game of the season. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. We got to still get people. We still got to get players to gel up a little bit. Especially that offensive line. I think once that offensive line gels up a little bit, we're going to be doing a little bit better moving the ball on the ground.
We can do this all season if we shut down offenses.
Here comes the pass underneath to Devontae Adams. And Adams going to pick up a couple yards, nicely defended by the nickelback, Jasir Taylor. But it's going to draw a flag. Are they going to say a little extra at the end there? They might. It's 105 degrees out there right now. Ugh. Keep Minshew scared. Yes, let's get him throwing backwards again. I think they're going to get us on Asante or Jasir Taylor. They're going to say unnecessary roughness on Jasir Taylor. A little extra at the end there on out of bounds on Devontae Adams. It's going to give him a first down. That's a lot of yardage too. Man, the penalties, the penalties, the penalties, the penalties. The penalties, man. I got to win some money tonight. Rams or Lions? Who you got? Oh, I got the Lions for sure. That's who I got, baby. Good luck, Benjamin. Good luck, dude. Yeah, I got the Lions for sure. Here comes Devontae Adams in motion. Raiders now at like the 49. Here comes Zamir White. And White's going to break loose. Oh, Chargers barely get him at the last second. Derwin James saved that from being a touchdown. And there's another flag. But it's holding on the offense. I had a feeling. I was like, that's a huge flipping hole, man. Let's take a look at the holding here, though, dude. Because, yeah, Zamir had a lot of space all of a sudden. It looks like it was going to be against Bud Dupree, I think. I'm watching. The pulling guard, I think, is who got called. I'm actually not quite sure I saw it. If I'm being quite honest with you guys. I don't know if I saw it, but hey, a 1st and 14 instead of a huge first down, I'll take it. We might have gotten away with one there. Here comes the pitch to the outside. Zamir's looking for space. Zamir's going to bust off another big run, but it's fumbled! The Chargers force another fumble! Defense! 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 Derwin James! No way! Give the ball back to the Chargers, baby! That's a strip fumble! Zamir! Can't hold on! Oh! This defense is unbelievable! Let's go! Derwin James! Joey Bosa! Oh, Joey Bosa knocked that thing out. Derwin, I think, came up with it. I can't tell. It was Joey. Derwin was standing over it after Joey had popped that thing out. That was Joey Bosa! 97's in the chat. Woo! Let's go defense! Oh my God, dude! We're for real, man. I've always thought that we got some big names on defense, but nobody knows how to drive that Lamborghini. Brandon Staley and all of his success had no idea what to do with these players. All of a sudden, the Derwins, the Bosas, the Max, the everybody, man, they're coming together to form what's becoming a very, very dangerous defense. Oh, my word. Let's go get a touchdown. Joey Bosa, man. This is why I love years like this. All of a sudden, you get all excited for the defense because something's going to happen, dude. Something's going to happen. Woo! Let's go. Yes. 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 I need a touchdown now, man. I need a touchdown now. Let's go get it, dude. Joey Bosa starting off his season so hot right now, man. This is a man on a mission. Him and Khalil Mack both took pay cuts to stay on this team, to be together this season, to make names and reclaim their right to fame at those positions. Like, absolutely unbelievable. What a huge start for this team. That is the calling card of this defense. That is the strength of this defense. Leaning on that edge position, leaning on the pressure, leaning on the physicality, and it's all coming together on defense, man. Jesse Minter is a maestro on defense. This is looking absolutely filthy. Oh, I cannot wait to look at the defensive stats of this game on Bleacher Report, dude. On that show after the game, I can't wait to dissect this defensive domination we're seeing today. Unbelievable. Oh, my word. Get into field goal range and unleash Dicker. That's been the plan so far. I'm ready for a touchdown, man. Are we all ready for a touchdown? I'm ready for a touchdown. Look at Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack on the sideline. Those guys are geeking right now, man. They're looking at the pad, the iPad or whatever, and they're looking at that play. That's great. Here comes Darius Davis. He's going to get the carry, and Davis has a little bit of space. But the Raiders catch up to him. It'll be a second down, 3 yards on that carry. Wow. They're showing the Gardner Minshew fumble. They're showing the Joey Bosa. Oh, so good, man. Oh, so good. This defense is so good. This defense is so good. 2nd and 7. Justin Herbert. Herbert steps back looking, fires underneath. He's going to get J.K. Dobbins for a couple of yards there. It'll be 3rd down. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 4. And Max Crosby making life difficult for Justin Herbert. It was a little late there, but he didn't push him down. Crosby has this thing. If you guys watch Hard Knocks, Crosby has this thing where he likes to put a little extra on top at the end of his plays. This time he just hugs Justin Herbert. I found a picture of those guys together at the Pro Bowl, the last actual Pro Bowl. Very interesting. Here comes Justin Herbert. Lots of heat from the Raiders. Herbert tries to get rid of it, and it's thrown in and out of the hands of Justin, or out of the receiver. They're going to say it was intercepted. It looked like it hit the turf. Did they say it was picked? Wait, it looked like it bounced off the turf and then into his hand. Man, in and out of the hands of Josh Palmer, too. Okay, the first angle looks like a pick. I'm looking at the second angle now. It's not a pick. It's not a pick. It hit the ground. It hit the ground before he got control. That is incomplete. Yeah, I was sitting here like, I don't think that's an interception, guys. Let's all calm down a little bit. It should be 3rd and 4 coming up. They're going to review the play. But the tip of the ball hit the turf very clearly on the replay. So it was almost an interception. We got to be careful here, man. We've got to be careful. Yeah, the announcers, everybody's like, yeah, the tip of the ball hit the ground. Well, we're waiting for the officials to come out and make it official, but that scared me. I'm not going to lie, man. And you know what? Another thing that we need to talk about in that play. Josh Palmer dropped another one. Actually, it bounced off his hands and almost resulted in that interception. That's not good. Josh Palmer, to me, man, again, I was at camp. I got to see these guys firsthand, in person, right? The guys that stood out to me were Ladd McConkey, kind of like as the number one, if I'm being honest. Then after that, it was Josh Palmer very clearly. And I didn't see Palmer dropping very many passes. He looked as sure-handed as he has in years past. Not looking good so far. Josh Palmer's having some issues this week. Chargers definitely having some issues. Man, this is difficult. I don't know. So far, though, I can say that I feel pretty good about the receiver position in regards of Quentin Johnston, funny enough, and Ladd McConkey. Those guys look competent enough, but right now, Josh Palmer, not off to a good start. Where's Brendan Rice? He's not active for this game. We got Simi Fayoko back there. We're waiting and see. By the way, we're in commercial break right now, if you guys can't tell. We're in commercial break right now, waiting for the ruling on the field, whether or not it was an interception. To me, the tip of the ball very clearly hit the turf. But we'll wait and see if we get screwed for the first time this year. There's always one, right? I really hope not. Yeah, to me, the ball very clearly hit the ground. The tip very clearly hit the turf. But wait and see what they said. I'm going to blame that on Palmer. I mean, yeah, it was in and out of his hands twice this game. And, of course, it's not easy. Those are not easy catches. But you got to make them. You know what I mean? And, again, this is all friendly criticism. I want to see Palmer succeed. I want to see him bounce back. But we got to call it out. We got to call it out. Same thing as we did with Quentin Johnston last year. We're calling it out. We're going to do the same thing this year. Avaro with the 5. Started playing every time Palmer drops the ball, I'm wasting it. Oh, no. Yeah, so they're going to say it's clearly incomplete. The nose of the football definitely touched the ground. I was like, why is this taking so long? Like, the other angle that they showed of it, I was like, that's definitely on the ground before he grabbed it. But it's going to be what? 3rd down now? Like 3rd and medium? Chargers dodge a bullet here. Oh, it's 4th down. It was 3rd down. So the Chargers are going to punt it here. I guess we still dodged a bullet. Long field for the Raiders now. And the Raiders are going to start at the 20. Or the 25. Man, all this new stuff's got my mind all sorts of ways. Did they call it a pick? No, it was definitely incomplete. Again, I saw like the first angle. I was like, that's definitely not an interception. And he was running away like he caught it. Here comes 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Again, I'm excited for the defense, man. I kind of want to pick 6 now. We've gotten close to a couple of touchdowns on defense. Let's see if we can make it happen on D. 1st and 10. Raiders are going to hand it off, and White, best run of the night so far, is going to pick up 8. They're going to be 2nd and 2 from the 28-yard line. Yeah, Bosa's been insane. Mac's been insane. Defense has been so good. Oh, man. They're showing a replay of that play. And, of course, I mean, Justin Herbert's under duress. Like, they sent everybody on that play. But there's Hayden Hurst on a hitch over the middle, wide open for the 1st down, right in front of Justin Herbert, and he didn't hit him. We got to get Justin Herbert going, man. Here comes the pitch to the outside for Zamir, and he gets wrapped up beautifully. That's Denzel Perryman. Welcome back to the Bolts. And it'll be 3rd and 2. Why am I getting giddy when I see 3rd and 2 all of a sudden? Why am I getting so stoked and so excited when I see 3rd and 2? We've been seeing it a lot this week. Why am I so happy? Let's see if we can get off the field here on a 3rd and short downage again, man. Let's go. Is Herbert hurt? No, he's not. Let's get off the field, man. 3rd and 2. Denzel Perryman's still in there. Raiders lining up. Bunch tight end. They're going to put in motion number 11. And it's Gardner Minshew looking for a target. He's panicking. Oh, he's going to find at the very last second Alexander Madison, who barely picks up the 1st down. He had pressure and guys barreling around him all over. Gets that thing out of there at the last second. It's a 1st down for the Raiders at the 31. Chargers up only by 2 points. Need another big play on defense. Would love to see it, man. Jesse Minter out here. I'm sure he's got plenty of tricks up his sleeve. Let's go out here and make a big play, defense. It's 1st and 10. Raiders. It's a handoff over the middle. It's Zamir White, his second, or say now his best run of the game. It's going to go for 12 or 13 yards. Another 1st down Raiders. They're getting a little bit of momentum now. Raiders have the ball at the 43-yard line. Come on, baby. Zamir White getting going here too. Man, that's the biggest thing on offense. Like, I really, even if it's late in the fourth quarter, I just want to see the run game get going. You know what I mean? 1st and 10. Gardner Minshew and the Raiders at the 43. Here comes the Chargers. Sending for Minshew a little bit of time. He finds Devontae Adams. Adams, big pickup of 20 yards or so. It's 23 yards in the first down. They got the ball at the 34-yard line of the Chargers. Devontae Adams wide open that play. Chargers giving up a little space in the middle a couple of times now this game. He'll get wrapped up by Christian Fulton. 1st and 10. Come on, defense. It's not too late, man. It's not too late to make a big play. Y'all have been amazing this game. Come on, defense. Let's focus in. 1st and 10. Handoff. Zamir. He tries to cut in. Runs right into the arms of Morgan Fox. And picks up maybe half a yard. It's 2nd and 10 coming up. Come on, man. Jasir Taylor helped off the field. They're working on his ankle and foot. Man, that makes me wish we didn't keep Tariq still inactive. Probably Elijah Molden, who's going to see in that nickel position a lot now. All right, here we go. Gardner Minshew. He steps back. Pressure coming home again, and it's Joey Bosa who grabs him at the last second. Minshew took off. Bosa caught him from behind. It'll be a pickup of a couple of yards for Gardner Minshew. Man, Joey Bosa is looking so good. Comes off of his guy. Rescues that from being a first down. And it's a 3rd and 7 for the Raiders. Raiders can take the lead here with the field goal, however. But we still got to hold them. We got to hold them. 3rd and 7 for the Raiders. Come on, baby. Come on, defense. Oh, Chargers dialing up the blitz. They're sending everybody. Gardner Minshew's running for his life. He's got to throw it away. And he barely gets that ball off. It's going to be a 4th and 7. But he was just inches away from that being pushed out of field goal range, man. Woo! Come on, baby. Let's go. 4th and 7, and the Chargers get another stop here. Of course, they're going to get a chance at 3. But the defense has been so good, man. The Chargers did great in coverage, even with 0 safety out there. 4th and 7 for the Raiders. Here comes the field goal try. Daniel Carlson, this will be what, from the 40? It'll be wide right. It's a miss. It's a miss. Chargers maintain the lead. Chargers maintain the lead. It's wide right. And the Raiders screwed up. Here come the Chargers offense at the 30-yard line, baby. Let's go. Carlson misses it. Woo-hoo! Let's go. Yeah, Harbaugh's fired up right now, man. That defense is playing out of their mind. Here comes Justin Herbert. He's firing. Dude, deep ball down the sideline. It's going to be the tight end, Hayden Hurst. That's a big 30-yard pickup right there, baby. And our first H-bomb of the season. Let's go! Big play to Hayden Hurst on the sideline. And the Chargers got the ball at the Vegas 34. Let's go! Beautiful pass by Justin. That's the Justin Herbert I know. That's the Justin Herbert I know. First and 10 from the Raiders 34. Justin Herbert dialing up another deep pass. It's going to go out of bounds. Second and 10 coming up. They're letting him unleash it a little bit now. They're going to let him cook a little bit. Yeah, we need a touchdown, man. I'm ready. When you guys tell me, that's funny because I used to be a big fan. My logo looks like a Millennium Puzzle. I guess a little bit. Yeah, kind of. Second and 10. Come on, man. It's going to be, it's a carry. It's Gus Edwards. He gets nothing. Man, dude, run game has gotten nothing. I mean, even with the Chargers now airing it out, the Raiders aren't letting up at all. 3rd and 9 coming up. Yeah, I'm at the point now where it's just like, we got to let Herbert run this. Like, the run game's not really established at all. We're almost to the 4th quarter. Come on, baby. 3rd and 9. Oh, here come the Raiders. They're sending everybody. Watch out. Watch out, Herb. Herb's going to toss it sideline. Ooh, it's Josh Palmer. First down. Let's go. Yes, we needed that, Joshy. Let's see some 5s in the chat. Finally, he brings one in. It's good for a first down. Chargers got the ball at the 22. Let's go. Let's go. Now I kind of want to see them try a run again. Let's get big old Scott Matlock out there. Let's get big old Gus Edwards in there. Let's try something a little bit less obvious, too. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I want to see that run game work. Yep, here we go. Chargers, bunch of tight ends out there. Here comes Gus Edwards, and Gus Edwards is going to have his best run of the game. That's going to be 10 yards and a first down. Chargers in the red zone now. 10 yards away from Pater. I want to see that again. Whatever they just did worked. They had like 4 tight ends out there. Let's go. That's a Gus bus run right there, baby. That's a Gus bus at 10 yards. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready for this Gus Edwards touchdown, dude. I'm ready for this Gus Edwards touchdown. I am ready for this Gus Edwards touchdown. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. End of the 3rd quarter. We are in commercial break. Oh, I'm ready for a touchdown, man. Oh, I'm ready for a touchdown. I'm so ready for a touchdown. 1st and 10 from the 12. I love whatever they just did with the tight ends, man. Yeah, Gus Bus X Factor activated. Let's get it. A lightning lad, Gus Edwards. I'm hoping for Gus. I want to see that identity of the offense work. I want to see the confidence in this team being able to pound it in the red zone. I want to see that succeed. And Gus Edwards was one of the best in the entire NFL to do that last year. 13 touchdowns in or on the ground is something that he specializes in. I want to see that work. Let's get Gus in there for a touchdown. Wow, guys, there's 1,800 people in here, man. Almost 2,000 people in for our first stream. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining me and all our Chargers fandom on this wild and epic stream. Y'all have been amazing, man. Thank you so much for all showing up, man. It's all the hype, all the anticipation leading up to this day. I'm so happy everybody showed up for it, man. Thank you. Feels like I was talking about throwing a party and everybody showed up, dude. Thank you so much. Stefano with the 2 says we need a legit alpha wide receiver. We might down the road. We might. But right now, like, we'll see. Let's continue seeing what we got with McConkey. And with Quentin Johnston, funny enough, he's been looking great. Thank you guys so much, everybody, for all the support. Hit that like button while you're at it. If you want to know the tiniest little thing that you can do to help a YouTuber, especially in these streams with 1,800, 2,000 people, hitting that like button goes a long way, guys. So please, if you wouldn't mind, that would help us out a lot. Thank you guys so much. Here's 1st and 10. Here we go, baby. I'm ready for my first touchdown. I am ready for my first touchdown. We got J.K. Dobbins in at running back right now. I'll take a J.K. touchdown. Here comes Justin Herbert. J.K. Dobbins motioning. 1st and 10. Ooh, Raiders sending heat. It's a handoff. It's J.K. Dobbins. Stays on his feet all the way to the end zone. That's a Chargers! Touchdown! J.K. Dobbins! It looked like an option. Herbert saw the man coming. He headed it off, and it's a touchdown up the middle. That's the Jim Harbaugh way. The Bolts take the lead. Let's go! 27's in the chat, baby. Let's go! Is there a flag? No, there's not. Let's go, baby. I was like, is there a flag for offsides? No, there's not. Extra point is good, and you're looking at a 16-7 lead for the Chargers here in the 4th quarter. Let's go, J.K. Dobbins, baby. Y'all saying good block by Ladd. I'm going to have to keep an eye on that, man. Yeah, Ladd McConkey all up in there, dude. He's keeping Epps at bay, allowing space for J.K. Dobbins to punch it in. Oh, yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, J.K. I might lose my voice before the Bleacher Report episode here, man. Woo! Let's go. That is right, baby. Hey, you know what? I thought about this last night. Okay, I thought about this last night. I was like, I don't know who the hot hand's going to be in LA, and I still don't think we have an answer right now, but I picked up both J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards just in case. Just in case. Peterson with the 2 says Alt made that play. Oh, yes, sir. Is everyone saying he's hurt? I haven't seen anything to support that. I'll keep an eye out for you guys, but I haven't seen anything to support that. Ladd with an epic block, too. Yeah, I cannot wait for that replay, dude. I got to see the block by Ladd McConkey. I want to see Joe Alt because it was to his side. It was to his side, baby. It was limping 2 plays ago. We'll take a look. We'll take a look. I haven't seen anything to support that, though. To my defense, or to your defense, I haven't been paying that much attention to the line. Paris says Alt's been limping a lot. Okay, we'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it. Here come the Raiders. 30-yard line, now down 16-7. Oh, yes. Chargers with a 2-possession lead. They're going to get it to Davante Adams to start things off. Adams made a good move, but Derwin James made a better one. And it's only a pickup of 3 for Davante Adams. Nice tackle by Derwin James. I thought Adams was about to peel off, man, but Derwin took a nice angle. 2nd and 7. Let's go! If the Chargers cover hit my parlay, ooh, we're rooting for you, man. 2nd and 7. Thank you, Michael. 2nd and 7, Minshew. He's going to throw over the middle. Great catch by there, I'm assuming, is their tight end. Yeah, it's Brock Bowers. He picks up 15. I should say like 12. It'll be a 1st down Raiders at the 44. Come on, defense. It feels like every drive the defense has made an insane play. Let's see if they can do it again. Let's see if they can do it again. Come on, baby. Yeah, do not let up. Do not let up. First and 10, Minshew. He looks for the tight end screen, and it's incomplete. The Chargers were all over it. They were trying to get Brock Bowers. And it's incomplete. 2nd and 10, Raiders at the 44. Come on, baby. Yeah, you guys waiting for an interception? Let's manifest it, man. Bud Dupree almost forced one. He got a hand on that football. Fulton was in the area. And again, spectacular play from the edge position. Edge, 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 edge. The Chargers knew what they were doing in composing this roster. Come on, baby. 2nd and 10. Tight formation for the Raiders. Chargers dialing up the blitz. Yes, they are. Chargers are going to get home. Oh, Minshew flushed out the pocket, throws on the run. No! It's complete to number 16, and a big play for the Raiders puts them deep into Chargers territory. No! We had 3 guys back there almost get to Minshew. Minshew throws a spectacular ball in the run. Oh, big plays. Action Dan with the 10. He's coming right back in here with the 10 gifted subs, dude. Thank you so much, Dan. Woo! Dude, Marco, Fuego, ER Stark, Loso, Carlos, Daryl, Soul, LBC, Dominic, JR. Give a huge thank you to Action Dan for the gifted sub, man. That's awesome. Here comes a run by Madison. He's going to pick up 4. 2nd and 4 from the Chargers 19 coming up. Action Dan, thank you so much, man. Thank you, dude. Y'all give him a pat on the back, man. That's awesome. Thank you so much. That's like 20 today, Action. You're crazy. You're out of your mind. Tara with the 5. Crazy what a competent DC does. Our veterans actually look improved. DJ, Bosa, Asante, all for the most part. Oh, yes, ma'am. It's a good day to be a Chargers fan when you see this defense putting up Jesse Minter-style domination. Let's see if they can continue it here on this drive. Guys, thank you all so much for the chats, man. Here comes 2nd and 6. Gardner Minshew. He's trying to escape, and he's not going to get anywhere. It's Khalil Mack with another sack, baby. Khalil Mack gets home, and Gardner Minshew goes down. Oh! Yes, sir! I'm so excited to see the sack totals at the end of this game, man. Now, the Raiders can still get a field goal to put this within 1 score, but the Chargers not letting up would be very big here, dude. 3rd and 10. Let's go, Khalil Mack, man. 52's in the chat, baby. 3rd and 10. Raiders. 5 wide. Chargers sending a lot. It's going to be a screen to the wide receiver, and the Chargers wrap him up just before the first down. That was close. It was Tucker who picks up, like 9 yards. 4th and 1. The Raiders likely take the field goal here to put that within 1 possession. But a nice stop by the Chargers, baby. Let's go. Watch them fake it. I hope not, man. I kind of hope they do, too, and see if the Chargers special teams can make a play, but I think they more than likely take the field goal here. Let's go, baby. And it's going to be a Carlson 3-pointer, and it's a 10-16 score for the Chargers Raiders here in the 4th quarter. Off to a good start, guys. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. 4th quarter, still a lot of football left to play, but I want, again, like I said earlier, I don't care if it's in the 4th quarter. I want to see some momentum on offense. So far, so good, man. We came out, and again, that's what I was talking about at halftime, is that there's going to be adjustments, and I got to tell you guys right now, it feels like the adjustments were made. So we can check that box. We hopefully can see this team finish this game out, but it feels like adjustments have been made. We got to chew the clock now. We can get started on that for sure. They add background music. Yeah, I have it here. I turn it on and off, depending. Let's go out there and see what the offense can do now, man. I want to see, like, again, the adjustments have looked pretty good to me, at least. Let's see if they can finish the game out. Y'all rooting for Seattle as well. Yeah, I got Red Zone on in another monitor right here. Seattle up 16-13. We're in commercial break, by the way, guys. Love to see them take down the Broncos. You need Gus the Bus to score. I do too, man. I mean, again, fantasy's always fun, but it is for fun. I would much rather just win, but I would love to see a Gus Edwards touchdown too, baby. Herbert hasn't played a real game in like 9 months. He's settling in. I can agree with that. And he's gotten better as the game has gone on, too. Y'all want to drain the clock? I'm all about that as well, but I'm also about, like, at this point, being ahead 1 possession. and by less than a touchdown, I think I'm okay with staying aggressive. I think I am too. We'll see. Let's see if we can play a little bit of balanced football here on offense. Oh, did we miss one? Sorry, Todd. Hang on. Don Clark with a $10 holla. Got lost in the shuffle. As much crap as I talk about this really bad offense, I have to pay up when they get the job done. Well done, Chargers, says Clark. Thank you so much, man. I like that feature where you guys can be like, "Hey, man, I missed one." Makes me feel, because that didn't used to be the case. If you miss it, you miss it, and you feel bad afterwards. Thank you so much, man, for the $10 holla. I appreciate that so much. Let's see this momentum continue on offense, man, because if we can start looking into momentum, if we can start looking into adjustments especially, that's something that we haven't had as a fandom in a long time as Chargers fans. A long, long time. And the Chargers are going to start at the 30-yard line yet again. The Raiders don't want any of that DD smoke, man. Coda with the 10. I got called crazy by so many people for saying Dobbins was going to be a great pickup. Great to see how well he's going to do for the rest of the season. As long as he can stay on the field, man, I think you're looking at one of the top running backs in the league. I feel very confident about that. Thank you so much for the $10 holla, man. I feel so confident that as long as he can stay on the field, he's going to be a force for this team. Cole Kiddo with the 5. A competent coaching staff will make adjustments. This is what we're missing from previous leaders. I have faith that we'll improve in this game. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you guys so much. Here comes the Chargers, 1st and 10. I do believe I see Joe Alt out there still at right tackle, for those of you guys that were wondering. I got
crazy by so many people for saying that Dobbins was going to be a great pickup.
Justin Herbert passes underneath. Oh, he was looking for Scott Matlock, the fullback. He was looking for Matlock. Matlock couldn't rein it in. He's been on that jugs machine all week, but it's a defensive tackle. Oh, that's insane, though, man. He gave him a target. Scott Matlock now officially has a target in this league. That's awesome. Still, 2nd and 10 coming up for the Chargers. Yeah, I know, dude. 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert. Looking. Has some time, fires underneath. It's going to get to Gus Edwards, and he'll only pick up about 3. It'll be 3rd and 7 coming up. Is that accurate, Dylan? Alt one-on-one versus Max Crosby, 8 snaps, 0 pressures. Are you serious? We're going to take a look at it, man. That would be insane for his first game. And now that you're talking about it, man, I mean, that could be accurate. That could be accurate. Wow, they did put it on the screen. That's awesome, man. 3rd and 8. Justin Herbert trying to convert here. The Raiders sending everybody. He's going to try and hit a man on the outside, and he's going to, it's going to be a little too far for Quentin Johnston. It's 4th and 8 coming up. Chargers got to punt it away. Was it a drop or was it too far? Watching the replay right now. That would blow. This was a nice route by QJ. He got open. It just couldn't quite connect. Let's see here. Quentin Johnston, really nice, sharp run to the outside. Little out route. And he throws it just out of the reach of Quentin Johnston. It was not a drop. It was just out of reach. Just out of reach. Did his hands touch it? Just his fingertips. Just his fingertips were able to touch the ball. That's a big 3 and out for the Raiders. Chargers defense coming back out there. I think secretly in the back of his mind, Minshew's screaming every time he comes out into the field. He's like, oh, man, we're about to get blown up. Here comes number 11 on the return. Oh, man, that was a good return. I didn't quite see where he got pushed out of bounds. It had to have been somewhere in Chargers territory. I'm going to guess somewhere between the 30 and 40. Or, excuse me, I was looking at the wrong side. In and around the 50. Ugh, Raiders starting with really good field position. Really good field position for the Raiders. Chargers, again, only up by 6. We got to be careful. Still 9.5 minutes left in this game. 9.5 minutes left in this game. We wasted a play throwing to Matlock. I mean, if he's open, Herbert's he's not gonna play favorites. Interesting. Bad pass. Yeah, he just missed him, though. It's not like it was all way out in the sideline. Like, he just missed him. Let's see what the defense has up their sleeves here, though, man. We're going to see another big... It feels like every single drive we've seen a huge play by the defense. I'm ready for another one, baby. I'm ready for another one. Fine pass, good coverage. QJ had a shot. I feel like it was all around, like, very close. And it was just, you know, it was a few inches away from being a huge first down. So I'm not gonna hold it against everybody for that one. Benjamin with the 5. If Harbaugh adopts Marty Ball, that will be depressing. If he adopts Marty Ball, we'll see. I think, again, we're going to have a while before this curve of the Jim Harbaugh system and the Greg Roman and everything kind of settling in, but so far, so good. You guys are so split, and whether it was a bad pass or a bad effort by Quentin Johnston, I think it was all very almost. I'm gonna stay right. I'm gonna stay very firm right there. I'm gonna stay firm right there. But yeah, you guys, I'm reading some of the comments. You guys are totally right. I would like to see more play from the tight ends. Tight ends have ended up being a pretty important piece to not just Justin Herbert's career, but Jim Harbaugh's. Jim Harbaugh, also very interesting. To see where the tight end, or I should say, it should be very interesting to see where the tight end ends up in terms of its effect on the offense as the season goes on. All right, here we go, guys. Man, we're almost 2,000 strong on this stream. Unbelievable, guys. Thank you again so much. 1st and 10. Raiders at the Chargers. I should say at the Raiders, like 49. I was going to say like the 50. It's like the 49 or the 48. First and 10. Will the Chargers make another big play? Derwin playing on the X position. He's playing as an extra pass rusher out there right now. It's going to be a carry for Zamir White, who's going to pick up 2 yards maybe. And Joey Bosa, looking like a flipping madman, just hauling Zamir White backwards, not allowing any extra space, dude. Joey Bosa's playing out of his flipping mind today. It's unbelievable how good he's been today, dude. Oh, my word. Oh, the Cowboys are spanking the Browns right now, dude. 2nd and 8. Gardner Minshew behind him. Zamir White again. Chargers. They're sending Bosa and Mac. Mac's almost there. Oh, Minshew barely gets that off to the flat to Zamir, but Zamir's only going to pick up maybe half a yard. It's 3rd and long for the Raiders again. It's 3rd and long for the Raiders again here, man. They're about the same spot they were when they started after that big return. Let's see if the Chargers can get off the field here on a 3 and out. Wow. Great coverage on that play, too, man. I was looking for the weak spot, but no, everybody was kind of where they needed to be. 3rd and 7. Chargers sending a lot of heat. Here it comes Bosa. Oh, Bosa almost gets home, but Minshew able to get the ball out at the last second. The Chargers get a down, though. They get them down before the first down can be picked up. It's 4th and 1 from like the 50-yard line. What do the Raiders do here? This is certainly no man's land. The Chargers have been good in short yardage situations all day long. Are we going to see them go for it? No, they're going to punt it. Wait, they're going for a field goal or is this a punt? Watch out for the fake here, Chargers. It is a punt. It is up. And Davis at the 10-yard line will fair catch around the 7, actually. It'll be a 1st and 10 long field for the Chargers, but a good opportunity to try and chew some clock here. I still wouldn't mind the Chargers. If we get even like a field goal here, man, I feel a lot better about closing out this game up 2 possessions. This game is in front of us, and this, in years past, has been where the Chargers crumble. Can they figure it out? Can they find a way to end the game, to close out close games? Would love another touchdown. Would love to kind of try and stay aggressive if at all possible. Let's see what they decide to do. Scott Matlock in motion. The Chargers hand it off. It's going to be Gus Edwards with a really strong effort. Picks up maybe 3 yards. It'll be second down. But the Raiders have been making it, Gus, pretty much work for every carry this game. Gus Edwards, the Raiders, they've been selling for the run all day long. But the Chargers looking like they want to work a little bit of clock right now, so that's not a bad move to make. 2nd and 7. Justin Herbert in motion's Ladd McConkey. And Herbert bringing it down to 1. He's going to fire underneath and find his man, Ladd McConkey. And that's going to pick up close to a first down. It'll be maybe a yard or 2 short. Going to really quickly check the underdog. McConkey covered. Vontae Adams is 1 away from covering. Okay, cool. Cool. And we're insured. Nice. 3rd and 2 for the Chargers. Do we try and get aggressive and try and get it on the ground, or do we try and surprise them, go through the pass? Is J.K. Dobbins in at running back? I wouldn't run this. I would throw here. It's a run, and it's maybe enough for a first down. I think the official in front is going to mark it good for a first down, but maybe just by a hair. They're going to say first down. Okay. All right, good. Very, very close. Very, very close. Chargers should hurry up and run a play here, though, because of how close that was, man. I thought it was I mean, Gus actually, no, he did get the first down. He got lost in the crowd there, but on the second angle, I see him shooting forward, staying on his feet, and he did get that ball to cross. It's definitely a first down. That's a good first down too. Good effort by J.K. Dobbins to stay on his feet. Chargers doing a good job at chewing clock right now. They might have gotten caught on false start though, or on delay of the game. HARBAUGH did make the timeout though. The anxiety's starting. Mine is too, dude. Harbaugh's going to do what Harbaugh does, though, man. We're running the ball. We're running the ball up 16-10. Chewing some clock. It'll be a 1st and 10 here in just a moment. We're waiting for the timeout right now, dudes. 1st and 10 for the Chargers. And we're 1 timeout down now. But it's pretty obvious what they're trying to run out here with. I form for the Chargers. Scott Matlock in at fullback. Herbert snaps the ball, hands it off. It's J.K. Dobbins who makes a nice cut. And he's going to pick up a good chunk of yards there. That's going to be a pickup of about 6 or 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3 coming up here in a minute. Nice move by J.K. Dobbins at the line. Let's take a look at big old Scott Matlock at fullback. How much room did he make? He did pretty good, man. But even better job, I got to say, by J.K. Dobbins to cut left and find some space to pick up big yardage here. Allow the Chargers to continue to chew some clock. Chargers still in I form. They're motioning. I think that's their new tight end, Tomlinson. And it's going to be another carry by Dobbins. Dobbins nice and patient. He's going to break it loose. J.K. Dobbins to the 50, the 40, the 30. J.K. is going to get caught. Oh, just inside the 20. It's going to be J.K. Dobbins with another huge run. The Bolts are inside the 15. Davante Adams looks mortified. Let's go. Let's punch it in with Gus. Let's do it. Let's cover. I'm at the point now, guys, where I really want a Gus Edwards touchdown, dude. We get a Gus Edwards touchdown. I'm probably sitting pretty with at least a $200 win with the potential of $500, man. Woo! Let's get Gus the football. But for first and foremost, man, that could have won the game right there. Let's be clear about that. The Chargers now in Cameron Dicker field goal range. Obviously, a 19-10 lead is not going to give the Raiders enough time, man. This is big. Let's see how Harbaugh likes to close out these games, dude. J.K. Dobbins, huge game for him all of a sudden. 2 monstrous runs. That puts him well over 100 yards, right? It has to. J.K. Dobbins, baby. Here comes Gus Edwards. I like the way they're lining up with the fullback just to the left of Justin Herbert. Here comes Gus Edwards. Nice carry of about 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6 coming up. Nice physical. Keeping the clock in front of them. The Raiders are already burning timeouts, by the way. Raiders down to 1 timeout. 3:51 on the clock. Let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going. Let's keep giving it to Gus Edwards, man. Jim Harbaugh. I love how this game unfolded. It started off so rough. But slowly and surely, the line started blocking better. The players started syncing up. Joe Alt is out there, man. He looks fine to me. The adjustments were being made. The defense stayed consistent. Man, dude, it feels like a different team than the first half. Rob says, can you believe we're running the ball? Bolt up. Bolt up, baby. Bolt up. Let's give it to Gus again. Big old Scott Matlock still out there. Big old Gus Edwards still out there. Man, these are some big boys at running back, dude. The Chargers literally lining up goal line right now. It's Gus Edwards, and Edwards is going to plow forward for a couple of more yards. It'll be a 3rd and medium coming up. The Raiders obviously loading up. J.K. Dobbins checking in. We'll probably not cover, but that's okay. I want the win here, baby. 3rd and 6. And here's the thing. The Raiders are completely out of timeout. So you got a couple of options in front of you. You can go out there and try and pass and get this touchdown and leave the Raiders a potentially 3:47 on the clock if you do happen to miss. Or you can run the ball and drain it another, 45 seconds with just 3 minutes on the clock. Like, either way, I think you're in a good spot. So I think I'm going to try and pass it here. Try and play it really safe, though. Don't risk it. Don't do anything foolish. If you got to throw it away, throw it away. But if you can go for that first down, you probably give yourself like a 95% chance of winning this game. Let's see what the Chargers decide to go with. They're lining up very tight. Justin Herbert is passing it. He's going to go for the end zone. Oh, it's Ladd McConkey. McConkey has a shot for his first touchdown. He's in. Chargers touchdown. Ladd McConkey with the nice stutter step takes it into the end zone. The rookie's in. The Chargers are up 23-10. Let's go, McConkey. Let's go. Woo! Let's go. McConkey's first game goes with the tutty. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. Ladd McConkey. Oh, what an excellent move, baby. Let's go. Let's go, Ladd. Oh, my goodness, baby. That's like the best narrative to end this game. First game, first touchdown. And here comes the Chargers. They're going to pour it on. They want 2 points. Oh, my goodness. It's a Gus Edwards carry. He's not going to get it, but the Chargers up 22-10. It is a tall order for the Raiders now, man. 3:40 left on the clock.
Of a fully armed and operational Justin Herbert.
Now, oh, man, I got to read that one out. Now witness the firepower of this fully armed and operational Justin Herbert. I love it, dude. Let's go. You guys, and we have a fight. We have a fight unfolding right now, too. Lots of flags. Jim doesn't like that at all, man. Jim is over there. Oh, man, Jim is PO'd. Oh, Jim is mad. Yeah, dude. Jim, dude, yeah. Get to the sideline, Chargers. Harbaugh's out there grabbing players right now, dude. There's a fight. There's a fight unfolded. There's a fight unfolded in the end zone. I'm watching it again. Josh Palmer was throwing hands, man. Oh, dude. So offsetting penalties for whatever it's worth. But yeah, that's not going to fly, dude. Jim looked pissed. We see the happy-go-lucky version of Jim Harbaugh in the offseason, and we think, man, this is a fun dude. He couldn't hurt a fly. But, man, that for me, as a Chargers fan, that's the first time I've seen him pissed. He was not happy. Joshy, you got to rein that in, dude. $20 holla coming in from Don Clark. What's up, dude? That's game, boys. Game. Wife says I owe her money. QJ in a fight. Love it. Dude, $20 holla coming in from Don. Thank you so much, man. I know that's not your first of the evening either, man. I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much for all the support. Pay up the wife now, baby. Eric Black with the 33. Man, $20 holla too, Don. Appreciate the love there, man. If you weren't with us during the Brandon Staley years, don't be with us during our Jim Harbaugh years. Who's got it better than us? Nobody. Oh, man. Jermaine with the 41 almost lost hope. Yeah, they almost had us there, didn't they? Man, they're replaying all sorts of, and there's people in the stands throwing stuff at I think there's Raiders fans up at the front of the stands throwing, it almost looked like garbage cans at the Chargers. Yo. Yeah, they keep replaying the fight. Who got ejected? Palmer and Jack Jones got ejected. Josh Palmer's ejected. Dude, Joshy, you have to rein that in, man. It's a contract year. You're on a Jim Harbaugh team. To get ejected in your first game does not look good for you. And we are all big Josh Palmer fans out here, man. The palm trees. Yeah, please, do not let that happen again, man. I want to see an extension for him if at all possible. Wait a second. What just happened? Hang on, guys. Sorry, a lot of super chats coming in. I really appreciate that, man. The ball, it hit the landing zone, right? And then it went in? What happens with that? I think they're going to explain it here in a second.
Game. Boys. Game. Wife says I owe her money. QJ gets in a fight. I love it.
Yeah, pay up the wife. Dude, they just keep playing the fight over and over and over again. That's nuts. Okay, here come the Raiders finally. Ralph with the $2. How about that, Tutty lads? Get it. Bolt up, baby. Here's Gardner Minshew. He's going to toss it over the middle. It is number 16. Picks up a good chunk of yards. Chargers can't let up now, man. No timeouts for the Raiders, so they got to hurry. Cody with the 5 says the Raiders were mad because they realized they can't win 63-7 when Herbert's in. Again, Raiders, thanks for Jimbo. Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, Raiders. Thank you. I think Jim would have come here anyway. 42 months from Joe says the players care. That's what I'm seeing from this. Palmer. Okay, we're coming back in a second. Gardner Minshew fires over the middle again, and it's going to be Brock Bowers with a few yards. Joe Alexander. Palmer covering for Ladd. QJ for him. Remember the year loss? I'm not mad about Palmer. I don't think I am either. Okay, so the kickoff thing doesn't matter.
McConkey breaking ankles, baby Fuo.
Gardner Minshew firing
sign.
underneath.
High voltage sign. High voltage sign. High voltage sign.
It's good to Brock Bowers, and they're moving, to be fair, but they got no timeouts. They're going to have to go onside after this if they do indeed end up scoring. Aaron Adams with the $20 holla. McConkey breaking ankles, baby. Dude, that is one of his signature moves from Georgia. Here comes a pass underneath to number 22, Alexander Madison. And it's going to be good for a couple yards. Raiders, by the way, for what it's worth, they are at the 33-yard line now of the Chargers. $22, or say $20 holla coming in, man. Thank you so much to Aaron Adams, man. That's a signature Lad McConkey move. Here's Gardner Minshew firing again outside, incomplete, 3rd and 7 coming up. Oh, man. Eric Black with the 2. We don't weather the storm. We are the storm. We are the storm, baby. Love it. Steve Simmons with the 2. Haters gonna hate. They gonna hate, baby. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that immensely. Thank you. McConkey breaking ankles. Oh, dude, that's just the beginning, too, man. That's just the beginning as well. Does anybody remember what my... Man, J.K. Dobbins, I'm so glad I picked him up last night. Literally, I dropped Trey Benson, and I was like, I have a feeling, dude. Like, a hot hand could end up going to J.K. because I had Gus Edwards already. I gotta check that real quick. I'm gonna lose this week, but I don't care. We're set up good. We're set up pretty. I can tell you guys right now, in my half-point PPR league, J.K. Dobbins has 21 points. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. By the way, we are in a timeout, the 2-minute timeout right now. 2-minute warning. And commercial break. Good luck to everybody tonight, too, on the Underdog. I'm very excited for tonight now, man. We're looking for Matt Stafford, Amon-Ra. Okay, all right. We'll wait and see. You got me next week? Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you so much, Jason. Yeah, we're hoping to make that a regular part. I just have to figure out the timing of everything. Hey, man, we officially passed 2,000 viewers on the stream today, man. I knew we could do it. I was like, everyone was asking me, how many people do you think are going to show up for the first game? I was like, I have a feeling it's going to be about 2K. I don't know, man. It could get crazy. Thank you guys so much for showing the support today, man. All the super chats have been unbelievable. The support's been unbelievable. Hit that like button, baby. The Chargers are going to grab their first dub of the year. Let's go. Unbelievable defensive display. Chargers figured it out on offense later in the game. And I said it. I said these very words. I don't care if it takes until the fourth quarter. I need to see that offense get figured out, and they did it. They made adjustments. Richard with the 2. Where are the monsters at? Just cracked mine open. I had a ghost earlier. I'm still feeling I'm living off the adrenaline of the Chargers right now, too, man. Much love to all you guys, man. Chargers won the game and the fight. Yeah, dude. For real. For real. FTR, baby. Much love to you guys, dude. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining in today. Celebrating the Chargers win over the Raiders. It looked real rough in the first quarter, man. The first half, as a matter of fact, but we really figured it out. We really figured it out, dude. I love that. That's not something normal for the Chargers. What are they showing about Joey Bosa? They say Joey Bosa tweaked his back a little bit. He's just stretching on the sideline, though. I think he's fine. Bud Dupree in now at edge. Bud jumped. It's a free play for the Raiders. It was a jump ball. The Raiders almost got that, but it was a free play. Free play. Incomplete. The Raiders are going to have a third, and what is that now going to be, like 2? Might even be first down. I don't know. We'll see. BC with the $50 holla, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you, dude. BC coming right back in here. He already threw down a $100 holla earlier today, man. Dude's crazy. Herbie will get it going. It's been a minute since he started, but, man, the team looked good. To me, both sides overall. Hopefully we continue with Harbaugh. And next week we get the Panthers, who got completely destroyed by the Saints today. Oh, it's going to be a good one, dude. Woo! Oh, yes. Gardner Minshew, 3rd and 2. He's going to fire it underneath. It's intercepted. Oh, no way. Poona Ford just picked it off. Are you kidding me? Poona Ford just picked off Gardner Minshew. Yeah! Yes! The tip drill! Woo! 95's in the chat. Are you kidding me? Let's go! Oh my God! $50 holla from BC, dude. Thank you so much, man. Keeping the lights on in the director's studio. Henry Michael with the 2. Their D-line just couldn't weather the storm. They could not. We get a $100 holla. Woo! Chinese Chargers fan is back. We saw you, baby. We saw you. We saw you in the draft a couple of days ago. Let's go. $100 holla. Dudes, big ups to BC. Big ups to Chinese Chargers fan. Give him some love in the chat, dude. Thank you guys so much for the elite support on the channel, man. You guys help keep the lights on around here year-round, man. I appreciate so much the love. Thank you to the chat for the big love, man. Cool runnings with the 2. Mac owns the Raiders. And the Chargers just going through the motions now of kneel downs. And this game's going to hit 0 real soon with the Chargers on top. Coda with the 10. No Matlock reception, but we got a boo and a pick.
Man, the team looked good to me on both sides overall, and hopefully we'll continue with Harbaugh.
Yeah! Let's go, baby! Let's go! We got another $100 coming from Action Dan! As a Chargers fan since the early 70s, it never gets old watching the Raiders lose. However, the Raiders may win it week 18 when we are resting our starters for the playoffs. Undefeated, baby. Let's go! You had me, dude. I was like, that's a weird hundy. That's a weird hundy. Who's got it better than us, Chinese Chargers fan? Nobody. Action Dan, thank you so much, dude. $100 holla after so much support already in the stream. Thank you. And Jim Harbaugh running onto the field with his first win as the Los Angeles Chargers head coach. Taro with the 2. 95 was triple teamed and still got the interception. I love it. Mike Gee with the 10 says, #1 fan. Thank you guys so much. Another 50 coming in from Nathan Macy. Let's go. 50 piece for the dub. I'll be at the game next week, sitting at the end zone. So bolted. Let's go, baby. Thank you so much, dude. $50 holla from Nathan, man. Give him some love, dude. Pegasus back. Harbaugh is officially here. $5 holla, man. Thank you so much, everybody. Y'all are absolutely overwhelming me right now. Frankie Sanchez with the 10. Let's go, baby. We're pumped. We're pumped. We're officially here. The era has begun, dudes. Oh, my God. That is the biggest thing I can take away from this game, man. The biggest thing I can take away from this game is that it looked dreadful to start off the game. It looked bad. The offense was bad. The defense was great, but the momentum wasn't there. And what this team did was go into the locker room and flip a complete 360, a 180, and come out there and absolutely dominate in the second half, defensively being consistent and offensively finding a rhythm. Let's freaking go. J.K. Dobbins, a monster day. Vlad McConkey gets his first touchdown. Can I ask you one more time, Bowl fam? Who's got it better than us? Nobody. Let's
Matlock reception, but we got clean. Let's go.
Suck on that, Raiders. Suck on that all day long. Let's go! Let's go! That is what I'm flipping talking about.
Early 70s, it never gets old watching
Red,
the Raiders
thank you
lose.
so much. $5.
However,
Welcome to the Harbaugh era. Austin, thanks for the 2. Player of the game, J.K. Dobbins. Joey Bosa to me. Leo says, ugly win, but a win. It definitely was ugly to start, but it got better. Cozy, thank you so much for the membership, man. Wow, guys. It's been unbelievable, dudes. This is certainly one of my favorite kickoff because it went from the highest highs, lowest lows, but we figured it out, and that's the new identity of this team, dude. That is the new identity of this team, and I could not be more proud to be a Chargers fan, man. Thank you guys so much, everybody, for showing up. First game of the season, 2,000 people strong. It's been a great start. We're going to head over to Bleacher Report here in just a minute to go over my final thoughts on this game. But what an unbelievable start to this year. And you know what? The best part is, just like in this game, the Chargers will adjust and only get better as the year goes on, man. Drew with the 5. I've never thought in my 28 years being a Chargers fan I would ever say the defense won us that game. JK went off. Go Raider, or get the crap out, Raiders. Raiders, bolt up, baby. Thank you so much, man. Sanders with the 2, 170 rushing yards. Who's got it better than us? And you wouldn't have thought that in the first half either. $5 from Cozy says, nah. Hey, goodbye, Raiders. Oh, man, a $20 holla, man. Pegasus with the 20 says, Who won the game? We won the game, baby. Dude, thank you so much, $20 holla, man. We got to bounce out of here, guys. Again, shout out to the sponsors, Underdog Fantasy. Use code DIRECTOR to get up to $1,000 in bonus cash. I got a whole bunch of lines we're paying tonight. Cozy with the gifted sub. We got Nightwave. Let's see how many Raiders fans get into fights on Twitter. Let's go. And shout out to ExpressVPN as well. The best way to catch the games this season. Jose, thank you so much for the 2. Tara with the $100 holla. Oh, this feels so good to beat the Raiders. This defense is so good. The offense had a great fourth quarter. Can't wait to talk my crap for real. Bolt up, Tara. Bolt up. You go talk your smack, girl. We earned it. The Chargers offense is getting there. The Chargers defense is lethal. The Jim Harbaugh era is here. Give her some love in the chat for the $100 holla. Tara, the goated mod. Thank you so much. Dawson with the 50. Thank you so much, dude. Bolt up. Bolt up, bolt up, bolt up. What a first week, guys. Thank you so much for showing out the support. Hugo with the 5. This shows that just because we start slow doesn't mean a loss. First dub in the Harbaugh era. Bolt up, baby. Oh, man. Guys, thank you so much. Show love in the chat for all of the supporters, guys. I appreciate the love. We're going to head over to Bleacher Report here in just a second. But I'm going to dedicate this next thing to you guys, the supporters of the channel, the $100, the $10, the $1, all the hollers, all the support, guys. Thank you so much for everything that you do for me, for my channel, for my family, my platform. All the love is being felt over here. I dedicate this outro to my beloved Bolt fam. It's going to be a good year, baby. Who's got it better than us? Nobody.
Picture, if you will, the mightiest of storms, a clash of elements that gives birth to chaos. That is the essence of who we are. We are not idle bystanders. We are the storm itself. Fierce and unyielding, raging against any threat that seeks to dominate us.
I am the storm. When the sky goes dark, that's when I arrive. Thrive under pressure, I'ma come alive. Staring at adversity right in the eyes. I'ma shine in the shadows even when the stakes are high. Yeah, battle from the bottom and we made a name. Yeah, flooded out the gutters when we brought the rain. Yeah, stood together stronger than an iron chain. Run for cover when you feel the rumble of that thunder bang. In the chaos, I become the calm. Push me out the comfort zone, that's where I belong. Time to light the heavens up when the pressure's on. I'ma stand tall, stand strong. I am the storm.
When the world questions how we persevere, how we can possibly withstand the storm before us, we look them dead in the eye and proudly proclaim that we are the storm.
Yes, I'm a relentless force of nature, pushing against your walls and making them fall like it was a ball of paper. Buried in talk of all debaters. I'm with the Hall of Famers, yeah, I paid my dues and all the wages. You better make a way, cause I'm ruthless in pursuit of greatness. I never lose the composure to chaos, I am the calm. Push me up out of the comfort zone, that's where I belong. We finna light the heavens up whenever the pressure's on. I'ma stand tall, stand strong. I am the storm.
Let's go.
Get in on the action this season with Underdog Fantasy's Pick'em game. Select higher or lower between 2 and 8 players and compete for up to 325 times your entry. Use code DIRECTOR when signing up to receive up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick.